Oh, hi, yo, Masu. Welcome, good morning. How are you doing today, chat? I am alive. Actually, I have not opened any of the things that I have to open. I got distracted. Uh, no, I opened thick. I didn't. No, don't, don't open thick. I was supposed to open tits. How are you doing, Sushi? Welcome in, everyone. I'm gonna give you a proper salute once I'm done closing the things that I was not supposed to open, and opening the things that I was supposed to open. Obviously, uh, question mark. There you go. B Bridger forgot to open VTube Studio as well. Everything has not been open. Unbelievable, the disrespect of myself. Whoa. Let's see. Let us proceed. So we are gonna go over here. It's not open yet. Okay, let me just put it in there. The bridger connect. There you go. I got distracted. You know, it's early morning for everyone. So it happens. It happens. Well, it is early morning for me. I don't know what time it is for you. Let me see. Okay, we got the thing coming on through. Coming in hot. Chicken jockey. Connect. Everything is over the place. One negative follower just for saying that. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, looks like it. We're gonna go live in 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the show. Top of the hour, Santa Maggies are being magician around. Hello and welcome everyone. It's morning. It's 11:10. No, it's 10:10. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. Welcome, Sushi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Good morning. It is pretty early. I know. I'm aware. But as you know, unfortunately, I do have work later, so we're gonna have to deal with a 4-hour stream maximum. Tops. I do have to get lunch too, so that's kind of like the issue. So, but yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you're not having a fantastic day, don't worry. Tomorrow and the rest of the day is gonna be great. It's gonna be, in a certain way, it's gonna get better. Okay, everything gets better. Everything gets better in one way or another. It's gonna take some time, but it's gonna get better. Let me see. But yes, for me it's 11:10. 11:10 is a good number. But wait until 11:11. 11:11, Pocky time. Pocky time. Nayona Kanado Tataki. I don't remember the lyrics. Na 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 ito ite. We're gonna do some scran at the beginning, so I can like wake up. I'm still finishing my cappuccino. I wouldn't even call it a cappuccino because it's kind of like machine make, so it's not good. It's semi. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you also the difference between semi-automatic, automatic. Well, there's no such a thing as automatic. They are all semi-automatic. So I'm gonna explain to you the not joys but the sufferings of semi-automatic espresso machines. They are the classical commodity house appliance. They're not the real pro ones that are cool. Cheesy omelette is delicious. Eating it like a sandwich. Yeah, it's cheesy omelettes are omelette de fromage is amazing. It's very tasty. It depends on if you know how to make it. It's very texture thrilling, I will say, because it's soft, it's runny. The cheese is also kind of like part of like an acidity and a nice kind of like flavor to it, so it's kind of like enjoyable as well. They're great. They're great. Let me just kind of like. There goes my coffee. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I am a big fan of eggs. I think people should eat more eggs. Tell and ask Alpin. Ask Alpin what does he think about eggs, and he'll tell you eggs are amazing. Um, Eggs are pretty good. Eggs are whimsical, magical, wonderful. You can get you can get yourself omelets. You can just eat the whites if you're in a low calorie, high protein situation. Those only the whites are kind of shitty though, so you can kind of like use some spices, add some stuff, but only the whites nah. But both, yes, tasty method to reduce stress. Exactly, exactly. Good food. If you can have it, if you can get it, it's always a good way to stay a little bit better, stay a little bit more on your toes, and get those nasty worms, nasty brain worms away. They build up, especially in high stress situations. But it's something. Okay. For some reason, someone followed us yesterday, and no, we're no longer satanic. I am very sad about it. I don't want any more follows. Jokes aside, it's a good way of doing things. It's kind of like how do you say it? It's a way. It's not a solution. It is not how do you call it? It is not the what is the word? Okay, it's not a psychologist. It's not like a patch, a hot fix. Is I will say temporary relief, but it also helps a lot. Because if you start pairing food with temporary relief and like the only solution, then it becomes a problem for hunger management and idle eating, binge eating as well. Don't worry, people come and go. Exactly, we're gonna murder them, so we can go back to 666. I'm joking, of course. Of course, it's a joke. Me being serious, never. But yeah, we got some scrandle to begin the journey with. Today is a little bit of a chill day because I haven't finished the form that I wanted to do for people to kind of like submit what I have been cooking, what I want, what I want to share. Play daily. So that's kind of like the thing, right? So you got insects fried versus chicken tenders and fries. My hunger has actually reduced since it exactly. Yeah, true, true. But I mean, it's obviously a part of the situation. It's obviously bonded to the stressful situation. So there's that. There's that. It's complex. So what is the thing? What do you think of fried bugs? Will you eat fried bugs? A lot of people eat fried bugs, like Mexico, Thailand, Asia. I think it's an interesting practice. I am. I have a thing. Okay, I have an idea. If it's like chunks or like meal down, or in a different, like maybe a takoyaki made of with worm. I can eat that. I can eat that. Worm takoyaki. I can probably eat that. So worm yaki. Yeah, you understand. I never had it. So chicken tenders, real, just real for that. But yeah, in that case, I'm thinking, right. It's gonna be obviously gonna be chicken tenders. Also because these look actually kind of good. They look frozen, but I will take that anytime. Bug pizza when. Mamma mia, e la pizza non si fa con gli insetti. Perché, Giorgio, perché mi dici questo? Hello, Zanny. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing today, Zanny? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to our little scrandle before we start talking about food. I don't have much to do. Ah! The cat spelled me. I don't have much to teach you today because I haven't been very doing my cooking reps. I was thinking about like advanced techniques, but I was like, it's a little bit difficult to explain. I misclicked the chair. Well, you still got a hit though. Ow! No, unbelievable. Uh, no. Welcome in, Sunny. Welcome in. I know it's too early in the morning. It's not our normal hours, but I hope you can have a little bit of fun time with us. Oh, my allergies are acting up today as well, so that is kind of like an issue too. And yeah, that's kind of like how it goes. 10 a.m. Magino. True. I have to work in like 5 hours, so we have 4 hours of actual stream today. I do want to cram in some perhaps demo, but I don't think we have the time. Unfortunate. Maybe later tonight. I could do like a secret night stream. I'm gonna do another night shift. We're gonna stream until I die. Oh no, wait, no. No, no. I don't want to die yet. Maybe. I mean, mortal, so that doesn't matter. It doesn't count. It hurts a little bit though. But yes, I was thinking. I mean, Italians will probably murder you if you were to make like a pizza dough with insect flour. Uh, but again, I think I can eat insects. Is there like hidden in something? If these were made of insect, I will eat it. It's fine, just like that. But if I have to see and look at them like this and eat them just as they are, I will probably die. I am not built strong. I am built different. I'm built weak. Uh, the gods give me the strongest battles, but I'm even still I am the weakest soldier. And even when they give me the weakest battles, I still just fucking die. Unbelievable. So, uh, insects are an interesting cultural thing, and I think it really is like probably a way in the future for us to aid, hunger in the world because they reproduce so fast, they acquire so little resources, and they can eat whatever. But even so, they are a little bit too creepy. That's kind of like the deal, right? And apparently, I read about it somewhere. Insects are creepy because, or how do you call it? Kind of like our predatorial brain, the kind of part of the brain that's going more predator. It's actually confused by how they move because they're randomic and they're not exactly, because they have their arthropods or they have different move patterns than normal prey. It's not that we don't eat them. We in nature we will eat them. You have seen people in the tribes across the world and survivalists. We eat insects. We are omnivores. We eat whatever. But it's like our not favorite unless we have to or it's culturally okay. Oh, please. Italians are already pissed off because people put pineapple on pizza. True. But that's kind of like also a meme. I don't think Italians really care that much. Like, because they don't really. Okay, the point is the pineapple on pizza drama comes mainly from the fact that pineapple is a sweet and sour fruit, right? But they are not thinking that tomatoes are also an acidic and sweet fruit. So, technically speaking, they should shut up. Pizza has already fruit on it. But yeah, not everyone is actually against the pineapple on pizza. We actually have like a famous, real, OG pizzeria in Naples that is kind of like awarded across the world and everything. And they do also have pineapple with pizza. The pineapple on pizza is an interesting take. The point is the pineapple is supposed to use its proteins, its protein melting capabilities, and enzymes, sorry, to melt the protein, so it can actually kind of like make ham or like heavy meats more digestible, and that's kind of like the thing, right? That's kind of like how it works. I will say it's really just a little bit of a meme, really. Like they get angry for anything because they're not exactly bright when it comes to diversity in cooking, when it comes to diversity in preparations, and also cultural diversity. So they're pretty much brain dead, like flatlining. So when they go like something new that is different and it's not respecting what they believe is their main culture, because it's not, usually they're very wrong about it. I mean because I studied food science, right? I studied some food science. I studied some food you said history, so the history of food across the ages, and they just keep repeating the same thing they think they know, but they don't know. They're like, oh yeah, carbonara was made like this, and they're like, no, that's not how it was born. Or margarita was made for the Queen Margarita. That was not true either. There's a lot of like misinformation and things that they don't know, but they just kind of like repeat them because they think it's cool. So that's kind of like what happens in Italy usually. I still does not belong on pizza. It's a cultural meme, and I love it. True, it is. It is funny. Um, so yeah, personally, most people really don't really care about it much. They're gonna be like, "Oh no, what are you doing?" But if you're eating it with them, they're just gonna be like, "Hello, lamau." But if it's like vocal on the internet, they're gonna be very vocal about it regardless. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh, we're not, no, sorry, we're not gonna be friends if you do this." But then you kind of like, really, and they're like, "Nah, I'm joking." Do you know Lionfield? No. Oh, I hate them actually. What do I mean musical artists? They're just meme people from the goddamn internet. Yeah, I don't like them at all. I every time I see their video, I just kind of like swipe as quick as possible, report, delete. I don't like their take on comedy, and at all. I don't find it reasonable, to quote a wonderful movie. I don't particularly like how they became, famous content creators. I feel like I don't. It's just not. It's not my cup of tea. I don't think it's like wrong. I just personally don't like them. So it's like, oh, I don't like how they do things. I don't like these. It doesn't make me laugh. It's kind of like, for example, there's also Sylvia, right? It's Sylvia. She's also pretty funny, but at the same time, I don't like her that much. So like, I can see one video per month of Sylvia. That's enough for me. But if it's like sometimes it's too heavy, sometimes it's too exaggerated, I'm just kind of like, oh man, it's not that funny. Come on. So that's kind of like my personal opinion on them, really. Um, but yeah, that's kind of like how I can explain. It's kind of like that. I don't know if you know Scumbag Dad. He makes certain videos sometimes, and sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not. One of the videos that I found very funny was the Italian husband meme. He was like, just someone in the restaurant was like, "Oh, excuse me, lady, is that an Italian husband?" And she's like, "Yeah, this is my Italian husband. Can I break some pasta in front of him?" And she's like, $100. And he's like, "Oh man, okay, sure, here's $100." And then they start bullying the Italian husband, and then someone else comes in and, "Is that an Italian husband?" "Oh yeah, yeah. Oh gee, $100." And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna put some ice in wine," and it's like repeating these structures until they become funny. And I feel like he explains really, like he's doing it on purpose to explain why things are like, I mean, overly over abused and stuff like that. They're kind of like that. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the big sip and thank you for the chirp. I just noticed I don't have my headset right now. I didn't notice. Thank you. Let me just big sip. They're pretty funny when they put out the cross for breaking pasta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's funny the first time, but then when it's like the whole career is just being the Italian who's angry at food, and like, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous because I'm not a famous Italian who's mad at food. I get mad at food all the time, but I'm also kind of like not externalizing my angry at food, my anger at food. But yeah, that's kind of like I don't know. I just don't like them that much. It's personal. I don't think it's like structurally wrong or morally insane. I just don't particularly enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just jealous. True, I'm just jealous. That's real. Megino caught on 4K being jealous for not being the only Italian that is angry at food on the line. Very real, very real. But yes, basically, but yeah, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic in this wonderful day. Um, don't tell Sharko we're playing Scrandle though. I don't want Sharko to know. But yes, that's kind of like the theme right, I have with content creators nowadays. It's kind of like just their funny haha. It's mainly just some of the repeat jokes in repeats, and that's kind of like brain numbing. Ah, but it's just me. I'm old. Okay, so we have decided that fried insects are not that tasty. Fried insects are you buy. No, I mean they're probably good, but I don't want to eat them like that. And I would probably eat insect flour, like a pizza made with insect flour. I would probably eat it. I would probably have it. I don't think I have anything against that, personally. So chicken tenders it is. Well, 31% of people did vote for the insects. That's crazy. Okay, this is complex. This is complex. Because we got Avro Football Club, England, salt and pepper steak, or Dagenham and Redbridge, double cheeseburger jumbo hot dog. Okay, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. The steak looks fucking boiled. This looks disgusting. This looks like meat that has been boiled and seasoned with salt and pepper. And there's a lot of pepper for one piece of meat. You're not tasting the meat at this point. You're tasting salt and pepper. The color is kind of pale inside, so it's a little bit not overcooked, if anything, but still. I think it's okay. I think people are gonna be voting for this probably because they're dumb. But this one looks tastier to me because this is just kind of like trash food. I'm like happy. Yeah, give me that fucking trash hot dog with two burger patties and whatever is in there. But yeah, the steak looks dry, plain, and it's also kind of like like it's been boiled and lightly maybe put on the pan. This is okay. I'm gonna explain to you some cooking technique, some cooking tech. What is going on in here is the searing has been done with either a cold pan or a cold steak. Okay, so that's no other in between. By the formation of the liquid, you can see a little bit around here and there. There's kind of like that is myotin. It's kind of like when you buy meat, right? And when you buy meat and it starts leaking some water, some red water, that is not blood. It is how do you call it? I think it's myotin, right? Um, I think it's not as biotin. That's different. That's vitamin. That's vitamin B8. What is the name? I forgot. It's myoglobin and blood and water. Yeah, but it has a name, right? Oh no, it's just myoglobin. Okay, never mind. It's myoglobin, not myotin. Okay. It looks dry and plain. Where is the medium rare? True, very real. Okay, so little science lesson here, right? When you buy meat from the supermarket and it starts getting, it starts leaking a little bit of like water, especially when you buy it from the butcher. The butcher is even easier to kind of like notice that because it's fresh. It starts leaking some kind of like blood, right? And it's not blood. There's myoglobin and water, and it's kind of like a normal solution that is released, which is why, for example, dry age is a little bit more on the a different color, especially because it's kind of like going bad outside. But also, this extra water, this extra water contained in the muscle goes out, and without free water, bacteria do not thrive; they cannot grow. So you have I would say a safe situation, right? That's how conservation works. Reduce the water, the free water content, and if you don't have free water, there is no possibility for bacteria and also fungi to develop, right? So that is how it works. So when you buy normal fresh meat, right, it's gonna start releasing some of that water, that myoglobin, and water. And if you just kind of like take it from the container and drop it on the pan, it's going to start releasing that as well, which then becomes that kind of like gray goo, kind of like gray foam on your meat that's kind of yucky and disgusting. Yeah, that one is mainly the thing that kind of like fucks up your meat. So that's why people usually suggest dry the meat, prepare the meat the day before, put it on the fridge with not so the dry air can actually dry the exterior, or maybe just salt the meat preventively, then pat it and dry it with some paper or towel, and then you can actually just fry it. It's always recommended that when you start to fry the meat, to sear the meat is as close as possible to room temperature. You want to achieve that by putting it in an area with controlled temperature and letting it like go from fridge temperature to room temperature. Don't do that if the meat is frozen. If the meat is frozen, go from the freezer to the fridge, and from the fridge to basin with water. Okay, so that's kind of what you want. Think about it all the time. You know what's also delicious? Chicken meatballs my local butcher makes. Oh, chicken meatballs are interesting. I don't dislike them. I don't like the texture though. I like the taste. They're good. That's true. But for some reason, since chicken protein tends to be kind of like very sticky, and it becomes like a ball, I feel like I'm eating like eyeballs. Depending on the means, right? If it's way too means, like processed, it feels like I'm eating like eyeballs for some reason. If it's like it is like means by by a knife or like a coarse means. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of like a fun way to eat chicken. True, 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 true. I agree. I agree. I agree. I am in accordance to this. So I'm gonna say people are probably gonna vote for the steak, which is cheaper. Even though I personally think the hot dog looks tastier because that meat is fucking disgusting. But you know what? I'm gonna vote for the. I'm gonna vote for the hot dog. I don't care. I'm gonna be voting for the hot dog, and you cannot stop me. Next, they use chicken made beef. Oh, they use chicken, beef, and a bit of spices. Plus, they're served fresh and oh, they also make them. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. If the actual butcher also cooks them, that's crazy good. I found a butcher nearby that actually has a grill too. That's pretty good. But yeah, I will say in this case, I much rather buy this, even though it's $2 more. So the price is also kind of like a thing. But this is gigantic. It's filled with trash food that I like. Maybe question mark. No, okay, maybe not. But this steak looks disgustingly plain. It's like I'm not gonna have fun eating that. It's like butter. Damn, tasty. What? Unbelievable. I told you. I told you we were voting for that. Hmm. Harpendentown? I don't know how to spell that. Or Daffin AFC. Why is it always fucking? Why is it always street food like from the goddamn football? I don't understand. Beesburger. True. Okay, I'll be honest. This looks okay, except for the lower part, which is kind of like burnt. The fries could use a little bit more frying. They seem a little bit like on the soft side. This one is meatballs, chips, peas, and gravy. Okay, the gravy. I'm a fan of gravies. I'm a fan of sauces, but the way that the Welsh, but also in general the British make it, it's not that tasty. I I think this is kind of like okay, but probably I will go for the beef sugar. Look at all the cheese. I will eat that right now. I will eat that right now too. But I will then poop my pants because I'm lactose intolerant. I will need lactase to help me on that. Meatballs, chips, peas, and gravy. It is €1 less as well. This is like more food and more balance for your diets than this beef sugar. However, the problem is peas are sweet, so there's a lot of sugars in them. The gravy is fat mainly. This is carbs. There's not like the peas can give you some what do you call it? Some fiber, but it's not that much. Come on. There's the meat, and if it's meatballs, they also have like probably some bread, some spices, some extra fats in it as well. That looks like one-way ticket to the hospital. Both are. I will go for the beef sugar mainly because it's actually not that bad. It presents pretty good. The bread looks nice. It seems to be even kind of like have a little bit of a searing on top. I think you're not getting much volumetrically. Like it's probably around 100 to 150 grams of meat. Uh, Maybe less actually. Maybe 75 to 120. Depends. Beef sugar? Yeah. People like beef sugar. Okay, we got the Aussies now. We got the Aussies. Oh, but we got Brazil. Oh no, this is an unfair fight. This is a very unfair fight. The Aussies could never win against Brazil. Corinthians. Corinthians 27. Pork shank. Sausage and cheese sandwich. Man, is okay. Here's the deal. When you study food and you start realizing a lot of cultural trends, right? A lot of like repeatable patterns and stuff like people do in the world. It's a fun thing that Brazil has a fun way of viewing culture and food from that is not like something that they normally do. So they have this way of doing it, right? Which is very cool, and I personally mad respect. There's some dishes that look terrible. They have some dishes that look disgustingly bad, but it's only because they have this concept of I like this dish from this country and I like that dish from that country. Maybe I will put them together because I like them and they're both gonna be good. Sometimes it is. It looks disgusting, but sometimes it is. Sometimes there is like very tasty combinations that they do, but it's kind of like complex in a way, right? It's kind of like complex in a way. So I will say, there is some situations in which, yeah, Brazilians just kind of like win, and others in which they don't. The meat looks bloody dry for the for the Australian, yeah. Gyros pack. So it's kind of like a gyros, but a very Brazilian. Sorry, very 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 Australian. I'm pretty sure the tomatoes are rotten. No, I think they just have like a sauce on them. But let's analyze this. And I'm pretty sure I will eat that. Yeah, the sandwich looks fucking great. The sandwich looks great. Regardless, because of the cheese, the sandwich wins. But let's analyze this, right? We got some fries. We got some tzatziki in here. A little bit looking kind of like pale, too chunky perhaps. Um, this salad, the problem of this salad is they put in either some gravy sauce or vinegar, balsamic vinegar. But I think it's more like a sauce, like like a juices of the meat and some whatever. So which makes the tomatoes look a little bit like gone bad, but it's just that. It's just the color of the thing. So let's see. What else do we have here? We have kind of like, the meat looks dry because it's supposed to be gyros, but this is kind of like just scraps of meat just grilled. They don't really have much of the, what am I call it? They don't have much of the shape and the feeling, that the gyros is supposed to have. So I'm guessing they just kind of like preemptively cut some steak and they just kind of like grill it. And they start going like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna grill that, we're gonna try to go for this in that way. I don't think it's correct. I think that's actually kind of like it's too dry again. Probably the meat was too cold, so this doesn't have a great look to it, right? Doesn't have a great look. This is the pita, but it's kind of like meh. Looks like like preemptively cooked pita that is not that great. So in that regard, I would definitely go for the Corinthians. It looks like the cheesy goodness. There's like a lot of like quesinho minarin. There's also some like some pork shank. There's a little bit of like extra sausage. There's like two different kinds of meat, and they were like, yeah, just put two different kinds of pork and cheese and eat that shit. And I'm like, yes, give that to me. Give it to me. I deserve it. Right now, I am dying for sandwich with cheese. Yeah, of course. Well, this is a very close one. It's a very close one. But the meat over there was not looking very good. What the, what the hell is sausage? No, this sausage roll doesn't look tasty at all. It's completely burned. Hey, I'm not a big fan of sausage rolls already, but like this, man, you're playing at a disadvantage. So we do have similar kind of like sausage roll in Italy that is called like salatino because it's just kind of like part of a more common, more normal. How do you call it? Like a amuse bouche, right? So this kind of like puff pastry. There's like there's a sausage in the middle, but we cut it down on small pieces, so it's kind of like more finger foody. It's tasty. Sometimes it has some, what does it call it? Sometimes it has some kind of like what is the word? Or mustard in it. It's burnt. Yeah, I'm taking the burger. Man, this is telling me subconsciously that I should have burger for lunch. I don't want to have burger for lunch. No. Napper's burger. So what you can see, let's analyze this burger, okay? Bread is okay, but it's probably some store-bought bread. The bacon is definitely undercooked. There's a lot of like burn bits, which means they don't clean the grill often. No, people will tell you that it's like extra flavor, but as Hank Hill used to say, I think they're just being lazy. Um, so yeah, basically, you can see by the color of the burgers that they are. Oh, this is just all bacon, actually. Damn, you can see by the patty that it's not completely cooked. Like it's a little bit too. It was too cold. Hello, Megino. I had an amazing burger not long ago. Hello, Clemens. Welcome in. That's way too loud. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're just looking at food from the world and scrambling a little bit. Don't tell Sharka that, though. Doing great. That's good to hear. Good to hear. I kind of getting like I want to eat burger now because of all the burgers we're seeing. Unfortunately, there's not like great burgers in Milan. It's like okay burgers, just okay. They're not great. So I will probably go for the Nappers burger, double beef, bacon, cheese, and onions. I don't see the onions, so they're probably on below. The cheese is a choice. It doesn't look particularly. If it's to give it to melt it and like super thin, it could be tasty though. Who knows what kind of cheese they're using? Almost work time, but I will rejoin after I set up for the thing. I think for the work office. Absolutely. Have a good trip to work. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Let's see your chef kiss. Mwah. But yes, I will say the burger is a little bit like not undercooked, but it could use a little bit more like like a mayo reaction. The bacon definitely looks like it's been put there to burn. So I'll go for the burger because that shit is burned. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, no, we're not talking anymore. Chicken balti pie. This looks like it's being destroyed. Like it's like a hate crime even. It looks dry. Yeah, it's kind of like scaring me. You real. On the other hand, look at this. This is actually a decent steak sandwich. You got some sauce. I mean, I will probably just not use something like it's too invasive, like a very delicate mayo or compound mayonnaise or like compound butter, perhaps. I will use that better. I will not put like stupid ass onion rings on the fucking panino because that's fucking dumb. I will toast the bread a little bit better. As you can see, it's not toasted, which is kind of stupid. Rocket is a good choice. The bitterness of the rocket is actually good for meat. It's also got like a very good one. It's got a lot of good stuff for you. I had chipotle sauce on a burger with an awesome bun bread with rosemary on it and fried eggs and mayonnaise. Added some garlic. Was kind of messy, but the kind you see at a restaurant. That's really kind of good. Yeah, sounds great. Maybe I would probably not put in the chipotle sauce, but that's only because I haven't had it, so I don't know how it tastes. I think it's kind of like spicy and a little bit sweet, right? Ah, when did I mute myself? Whoa, man, I didn't notice. Sorry. That's the only problem of having a touch sensitive microphone. Like 30 seconds. No, you're mute. I'm sorry. Thank you. I probably just kind of like moved my hand nearby, and that was a bad idea. I was saying, yeah, it goes well with the chipotle sauce. Maybe good with ah fucking pipes. With I will say with the egg, the fattiness of the egg, it can cut down some of the fattiness of the meat as well. The rosemary is good on bread. It's absolutely tasty. Like for example, this bread over here, you can roast it with a little bit of olive oil or butter and rosemary, and it will be amazing. Put the meat in, put the rocket, a little bit of like a very faint yogurt sauce or like a very sweet, very like a spicy mayonnaise, or like basil mayonnaise even. Close the butter, sorry, close the bread, and that's good. That's good enough. You don't need these onion rings. They're there just because the bread is fucking disgusting. It's lightly toasted, but not enough. The fries are also kind of like not fried enough. Uh, it's $27. Oh my god! What? There's no way this is $30. I'm going for the fucking chicken pie, man. Okay, if I have to choose between a $4 like food poisoning hazard and a $30 letdown, I would go for the $4 poison hazard. Chipotle has some onion underneath, from what I saw. Oh, the kind of mayonnaise was used for from the Asian shelf for section. Oh, you mean the QP? QP mayonnaise? That's kind of good. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a more of an acidic nature. They put a little bit more, what is call it, vinegar on it, and I think it also has MSG. It's pretty good. Pretty tasty. I thought so. Kewpie, yeah, it's the Kewpie mayo. Kewpie mayo. It's actually tasty. I sometimes buy that mayo, but it's very expensive. Here, like one like big squishy bottle is like €7, sort of. So I don't buy it often. But it is technically I could just make my own, but I'm a lazy person. I am very good at making mayo though. I can I can have made I have made basil mayo. I have made okay. I have made basil and green Tabasco mayo. It's very good. I have made other kind of like alioli or the kind of mayos. That's very good. But yeah, okay. Let's put it this way. Okay, I just realized $30 for these, even though it looks kind of good, kind of decent, it's a lot. So me paying €30 for a letdown, absolutely not. Me paying €4 for a guaranteed trip to the toilets, absolutely yes. So me personally, I will pay €4 for the chicken balti pie. Sorry, I will not pay €30 for this. I will pay $14. Yeah, exactly, $14. That's kind of like enough. Because even though the steak is not that like, you could tell me this is ribeye. I don't give a shit. You can tell me anything you want. You know, it's a fillet. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're a fillet. What the hell? Looks like you're after lactose. Thank you for the big sip, Zani. Thank you. Ah. Okay, there you go. So, I'm probably gonna have to vote for this to win the scrandle, but I don't care. I'm gonna vote for that. I'm gonna vote for this. Okay. I may want to vote for this for the scrandle. I may want to vote for this to win the scrandle, but I do not want to pay $30 for this. I will pay $4 for this rather. So I will vote for the thing that is more cost efficient, even though this will also earn me a trip to the toilet, or many, or multiple. Yeah, obviously. Bratwurst. Oh my god, Bratty. Or chicken and chips. Okay, let's be honest. This is one of the shittiest bratwursts I have seen in my life. Mexican food will earn you a toilet trip. Depends. But I haven't had a good Mexican like in 20 years, man. There's no good Mexican in Milan. There's absolutely nothing good in there. So, bratwurst. Okay, I'll tell you this. German wursts are the worst. No, I'm joking. They're super tasty. They have like a good texture, good taste, and everything. But this looks like. Oh, but it's also this is like $3. Oh, George, I must speak. I haven't seen that in a while. This one. Huh? Oh, for I am aware that bratwurst is indeed a wonderful, a wonderful food stuff. It is the emblem of cuisine. However, this bread does not stand for any kind of recognition. This looks completely anonymous, something that I will deem pipe, something that I will deem disgusting, and I will give it to the poor. Oh. Mm. So let's see. Au contraire, we got $10, $10 chips and chips. It actually is presented in a decent case. Like you got 4 to 3 tendies. That's four. It's 4 tendies, some chips, a graciously placed sauce tip. I will probably go for this. Now the tendies are obviously frozen, but so is this bread. So I, as the wonderful and only, the one and only Ojo-sama, I shall vote for the one obvious answer. What? Unbelievable. It's probably because of the. It's probably because of the. Probably because of the price tag. I know it's I know it's fuck all to do with footy or even sport, but this is a chili chicken wrap that my folks Michael Bublé concert. Oh, what is this? Venezuelan tequeño, beer, and bread? Absolutely yes. This? Absolutely not. As you can see, once again, um, the poor will eat anything. But I absolutely will go for this. Deportivo Tachira. Oh, excuse me? Is a whole chicken? Who will win? A whole chicken or bread and wurst? Well, to be fair, that is $15 and the other one is $3. But it's it's not even toasted. They haven't even toasted the bread. It's not even toasted. It's just bread. It's just there. It's just cut. Machine cut even. What? Image left. Image on the left. Bread and beer may as well have potatoes with potato chips. True. But I mean, it could be like, cheese bread. We didn't know about it. So, this is pretty easy, right? Obviously, your wonderful Tensai Ojo-sama will pick up the right answer. That is the Los Angeles Football Club. Peruvian rotisserie. Oh, it's half chicken. Fries and huancaína cheese sauce. Huancaína is pretty good normally. This chicken looks tasty, man. I'm not choosing either. What? You don't like rotisserie chicken? Unbelievable. Mods uninstalled the sushi demigod for not liking rotisserie chicken. What do you mean you don't like it? It's just lovely. Look at the color. Look at the taste. Look at it. It's also Peruvian, so it's kind of like super spiced up with like cumin and and other stuff. No, it's edible. It's more than edible. This looks tasty, actually. Oh, once again, you peasants know nothing about good food. This, ew, disgusting. Give it to the poor. This, tasty. What is there that you don't like about this sushi? Tell me. Tell it to me. Explain. This is the reasiest dish you have seen today. There's the huancaína is also kind of like tasty. I remember I have tasted some. There's also like a Peruvian, street food around, and sometimes I drop by when I see them, and I can buy something tasty, but it's rarely. I haven't seen them in like 3 years. You're on trial, sushi. Real. Real, real, real. So the problem with rotisserie chicken, if it is not well cooked, it can actually be dry. But if you're smart, you can put the chicken on like salamoya. What is it called? It's called again salamoya. It's the word is brine. You can put it in brine, so it kind of like absorbs some water, and during the cooking, it becomes a steam, and it kind of like keeps hydrated. Rotisserie is kind of like a particular way of doing things, right? So personally, I find it tasty. The chicken looks plain and it looks store bought and processed, not all well cooked. No, 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 no. I mean, it is. It looks processed and store bought because it's rotisserie. Rotisserie is that one when the chicken is kind of like put in like skewers, like big skewers, and there's a lot of chickens, and they just kind of like go and go merry around in above charcoal, right? So that is a slow cooking process that usually takes a couple hours. Um, it can dry the chicken if it's not well made. I give you that. I have tasted the worst rotisserie chickens in my life. Uh, it is, however, a kind of chicken that if it's well made, it takes like it is tasty. It's South Americans usually add adobo to it, adobe, which is got aliño and stuff like that, which is kind of like mixture of spices and garlic and stuff on top, which is going to come off as it cooks, but it's going to season, the chicken. It inside is a lot of like spices as well that give some organoleptic compounds to the chicken. So I think it's rotisserie chicken. So it's obviously it may not be the best chicken ever, but usually it enhances normal cheap chicken to a decent score. You can make your own version, which is a little bit different. I have a chef, a chef that I know, not personally, but as like an internet chef, make a version at home where you put it like the chicken. You put a can of beer from the inside, the lower part of the chicken, and put it on the oven like that, and the beer is going to start overflowing because of the heat, and it's going to start giving a lot of like flavor and taste to the meat and tenderize it during the cooking on it, and you kind of like have the chicken sitting, so it's going to roast evenly in all the areas. And the fun thing is it's very easy to make. You can make it at home, but I will call that, he calls that il pollo con la birra nel culo, which is chicken with a beer in the ass. But yeah, I understand your point. I understand. Absolutely fair. But I can guarantee rotisserie chicken is pretty good. Normally, it's also kind of like a good economic food because usually it's very cheap. Even the store bought one can be like even if it's like dry and a little bit shitty like from a supermarket, you can like make it tastier by getting all the meat out of the bone, so deboning the chicken, and putting that meat in a pan with a little bit of butter, maybe some extra spices if you want, and you can use that like the next day. Or it's never sleep on rotisserie chicken. It actually is a lifesaver. But I agree that it's easy that it can easily become not good. But that is crazy for the price, especially. Absolutely good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 So we got. Oh man! Here's the deal, right? The pie, okay? The pie looks tasty if it were not surrounded by mushy, squishy, and liquidy stuff, right? That pie by itself with a little bit of mush, absolutely good. With mashed peas and gravy and and mashed potatoes. Oh man, this looks overwhelming. This looks overwhelming. Absolutely disgusting in a certain way. I just don't know what to say. Okay, so if you were to serve this in a better way, keep the elements separated. Keep the elements separated and try to, you know, because okay, maybe not peas, maybe like beans, even beans. But this is squishy peas, squishy and mushy potatoes, squishy and mushy gravy, liquidy gravy even, and squishy and mushy and kind of like no longer crispy and tasty pie because it's surrounded by all these liquids. I am having the worst time of my life in this. This is also a recipe for disaster. Why the hell are you putting some stuffing, some kind of like liquid on your goddamn baguette? It's not even a baguette. It's not even a baguette. It's not even a baguette. This pork looks completely pale. It's like it's being microwaved. It's like it's just like just I don't know, soup pork in bread. Why England? Why British people? Why? If I have to choose, I will choose this, even though it looks disgusting. Because this is just a recipe for having it all over my clothes. Non resisto più. Scelgo lo scrandle da buttare via. Okay. Okay, what will we do? Looks but a ticket to the hospital, not choosing either. Nah, I'm sorry, but you cannot not choose. You have to choose something. It's illegal to not choose. You can only choose. There is no other way around. If you don't choose, the food police is gonna make you eat either forever. Either forever. You cannot refuse. Personally, I have no idea. Oh man. Okay. Let's put it this way. This is bread with soup and pork on it. Pork may be okay. The soup part is disgusting. Lord, yeah. You have to choose. Remember, nella Divina Commedia, Dante ha messo gli ignavi nell'inferno. So you wanna be you wanna be like you wanna be bullied by Dante? Huh? I heard bread. Yeah, we got this bread here. I got it, and I will murder you for that. God damn it! Okay. So, this bread looks fucking ass. It's not even a baguette. It says baguette. It's not even a baguette. I hate the French, but I will defend them on this. This is not a baguette. If they want to commit a crime against the arsenal, I will allow that. This is not a baguette. It's more similar to a ciabatta bread. Part because I think it has pie. The pie has pistachio. You don't like pistachio? Me neither. I fucking hate that. But I don't think they are like that. I don't think the British are that savvy and intelligent to put pistachio on a pie. I think this is just like a kind of like a onion, like burnt onion on it. This looks like a seed from pepper, chili pepper maybe. So maybe brown chili pepper flakes. Ruru, the UK food in this is always terrible. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't want to choose. Anubhab, welcome in. I saw food and now I'm here. Welcome to the Viva Observatorio. It is I, the Magnum Magus, Aurelio Meneghino, old ex-chef, old wizard, sealing this body for the time being, but eventually I shall go back to my former self. Welcome in. So let me send you a chef kiss. Mwah. So normally on Mondays, except for last week or when I'm not like, I just didn't want to stream last week. I was not feeling great. Normally on Mondays we do food satsus. We talk about, we know what we're cooking, tips and tricks and stuff like that. I do not want to do hand cam, so we're not actually cooking on stream, but we are taking a look at food and analyzing techniques, discussing about ingredients and stuff like that. I get very loud when I'm excited, and very normal when I'm normal. This is normal. This is normal making. I'm a little bit tired, sorry. But I'm normally like this. I'm allergic to nuts, my lord. Oh, true, you did tell me that. I forgot about it. True. Nuts. I don't like nuts. I'm I don't like nuts. They taste weird, okay? They taste weird. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome me now. Welcome to the Biblo Observatory. Biblo Observatory de Yokoso desu wa. I don't know much about other cuisines. I know about Indian food. Welcome. That's cool. Yeah. Indian food is fucking goated. I think it's very good. I really enjoy the things that I have tasted so far. I enjoy. I have had Indian. I have had. Biblo Observatory de Yokoso. True. I forgot about this. True. I think there's like a little, okay. Even if you don't know much about cuisine, as Ruru Roy was saying, the British have terrible cuisine. Let me send a chef kiss to Ruru Roy too. But yes, British McGinnis inside joke. Yeah, unfortunately, I am being bullied because whenever I say bread, I forget about the fact that there's also the other word, right? So sometimes when I mean like covering meat in bread to kind of like panko, right? Adding a crust of panko to like a cutlet, right? Or like a katsudan, like stuff or a katsu, right? Sometimes I do not spell it the right way. A cotoletta, true. Cotoletta, mamma mia. So yeah, Indian food is goated. Welcome in, my friend. We haven't had any Indian food in this scrandle so far. We just kind of like talk about food. We talk about things. It's a fun way to also discuss techniques because, for example, as we were explaining earlier. I don't think we can go back to the other one. No, this one, for example, you can tell the meat is not being correctly cooked. If it's like roasted, it's not colored enough for pork. It's probably is a little bit kind of like on the low temperature roast, but not as in a controlled temperature roast. It's just like the oven was not good enough, or they didn't keep it for long enough. So the meat has a little bit of a color to it that is way too pale for pork. It doesn't look seasoned at all. And this bread, for example, doesn't look roasted. It's not a baguette. This is obviously by the shape and the color. This is more like a ciabatta. As an Indian, I would recommend if you're lactose intolerant, stay away from white sweets. They are most probably have dairy products in it. True, I am lactose intolerant, but as you know, my friend, I think Chad already knows me very well. If it's good, and if I have to die by something, it's gonna be lactose. It's gonna be cheese. It's gonna be. I don't care, man. It's fine. To be fair, there is also an enzyme called lactase, which is a non-medicinal pill that you can eat before eating lactose. And it's basically how we get lactose-free milk as well. It's the only way. It's gonna cinder. It's gonna split the sugar of the lactose into galactase and glucose, I think. Saccharose. I don't remember. But yeah, it's gonna split the sugar, so it's no longer a problem. Because the reason why lactose intolerant people are, feel bad after eating lactose is because the sugar is sugar, right? The sugar goes through your digestive tract. It attaches itself to the walls of the stomach or the walls of the intestine, and it's gonna dry it up because sugars absorb moisture. And what happens is the whole concept is it's gonna dry up your walls of the intestine, and it's going to create irritation, and the body's gonna be like, hey man, there's an emergency, bro. We're gonna do some emergency evacuations because we have no idea what's going on, and we have to get rid of that issue right now, ASAP. And they crash that button that'll let you just shit your pants. So that's how it works. But yeah, that's true. Thank you for the tip. I think like for example, um, butter chicken also has a little bit of lactose in it because I think this has got some cream, right? Butter chicken is pretty fucking good though. It's pretty fucking goated. I learned recently that tikka masala is not exactly Indian. It's more like Indian for Indian food for white people. um, it's a toned down version of butter chicken with more like less spicy and everything. But there's a lot of there's a couple tandoors nearby. I get some very good food from them. Sometimes it's always very spicy. Okay. I am half South American, but I did not get the good half. I got the bad half. I am very weak to spicy. I eat it because I like it, but I'm definitely gonna cry. I'll be like, "This is so good." Just get like tears rolling on my cheeks and like destroy my brain. I'm like, that's so great. Uh, just build tolerance and lactose intolerance is just a skill issue. Yeah, actually, you're joking. You're joking, but there's, apparently there's an old study that is not exactly conclusive. So for some people it may work, for some from others it may not. And there's a girl that was talking about her journey on that. You can sorta recover the ability to create the lactase enzyme on your own stomach if you feed yourself milk for like years. So that is a skill issue, indeed. It is a skill issue. It is a skill issue. I already can't have Indian food because of my nut allergy, not deadly. Oh, true, because I love cashews. True, true. And also, nut allergy, deadly or not, is very icky because the protein of the nuts are very easy to kind of like pass around. Yeah, yeah, I know about that. I know about that. You have to. It's not. It's even more complex than what do we call it? It's even more complex than celiac disease. Celiac disease, you can just clean things and reuse them, and it's gonna be okay. Nut allergy, you have to be on a very strict cleaning regime. Uh, but yeah, for celiac disease, you usually have two kitchens. I guess for nut allergies, you will have also designated ingredients, designated kitchens corner. So it is absolutely true, absolutely true. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult because there's a lot of nuts, and I'm not a fan of nuts, as I was saying. But I mean, I am not into nuts. Wait, no, wait. I don't like nuts. They are weird. They don't taste like. I don't like them. They taste weird for me. Uh, butter chicken, we use hang dahi, or you could use sour cream. I think. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it's more difficult to come across hang dahi around here. Hang dahi. Uh, chicken are usually marinated with dahi. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I just ask for milk and act like I'm dying. Spicy food is my greatest weakness. Yeah. Okay, the trick is milk is your ally. Whenever you eat spicy food, milk is your ally because the fattiness of the milk is going to help with the capsids of the spiciness, right? However, if you are like, I can not eat that kind of like, how do you call it? Um, let's pretend that you're having something that will not go well with milk because maybe it has too much lemon and it can curdle the milk in your stomach, or there's like stuff that you don't want to. Then that actually is a problem, I will say. But it's a problem that you can actually handle with coconut milk. Coconut milk or soy milk can still help. They help a little bit less efficiently because it is more, what do you call it? It is more, it's less, it's a different fat, but it still helps a lot. What will happen if someone has nut allergy and is lactose intolerant? They will die. No, no, no. Uh, the problem with nut, I think nut allergy excludes coconut. I'm not entirely sure. Let me Google that. Is coconut part of the nut allergen group? Is coconut part of nut allergens? Okay, no. Yeah, you can still have coconut milk. The coconut nut is a giant nut, despite the fact that it's not a nut. Okay, see. So yeah, you can still have coconut milk. Hung dahi is just dahi allowed to be hung in cheesecloth to remove the water from that. So it's concentrated, yeah? It's really easy to do it yourself. Coconut is not a nut, so yeah, exactly. Coconut is not a nut. Coconut nut is not part of the nut allergy, so you're safe. If you can always drink coconut milk, which personally coconut milk is very tasty. The problem with coconut milk is that normally you don't get like the OG one. The first thing that you get is kind of like what do you call it? It's kind of like the coconut water is very good. Coconut milk is a mix between ripe coconut flesh and coconut meat. Sorry, coconut water. It's complex. It's complex to explain. Fleshy part is also endosperm. True. Coconut water is just the endosperm. Yeah, but it's tasty nonetheless. Okay, it's tasty nonetheless. But it's I think the milk is just kind of like a blend mixture, right? It's just a blend mixture of the riper endosperm part and the solidified one. So it's kind of like how do you call it? Uh, I have no way to explain it in a simple way that I can do. But yeah, coconut is tasty. Coconut water, coconut flesh are great. Eat that shit. So we're gonna go for I think I'm gonna go for the mushy pie. Even though it's kind of like disgusting looking, this is even worse. Yeah, makes sense. It's a tough one because both look disgusting. Accuracy 60%, perfect game 0, current strike 1 day. We don't play this often. We can do a practice round. Let's see. Pulled beef and gravy topped with chips, topping chips, or haddock chips mushy piece. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh man, this one. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's not a pizza. Ah, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. This is not pizza. Premium rare Kobe beef bowl. This looks stupid. I don't want to eat Kobe around the world in weird places. I do like the printed kombucha. Oh, nori? Is it nori? No, it's nori. I mean, what was the point of India being colonized if they weren't gonna use the spices? Real. That is so good. What is the point of colonizing the whole world if they're just gonna cook like that, bro? Oh, disgusting. Mamma mia. No. But I will choose right over the pizza here. Yeah, obviously. I could never choose this. This could be like made with literal, insects. I could not I could go for this all the time. This does not look like I okay, let me explain. This is a pretty small pizza. Let's go to the why this is not a good pizza. So next time you can also evaluate your own pizza, right? Let's just start with the obvious. The cheese is burnt. This is beyond what you want for cheese. You don't want the cheese to go the Maillard reaction too much. You want the cheese to be part of the pizza as a refreshing texture, and it's kind of like a acidity, nice, nice flavor, nice milky taste. If your cheese starts going too much on the Maillard reaction, that means the cheese is gonna be too strong, dry, and also kind of hard. So this is disgusting. Also, you can see by the looks of it that it's like one or two slices of a big cheese. So it's not even like a mozzarella. It's more like a industrial grade mozzarella that's being just cut and put on the shape of the pizza. It's like punching whoever made this. Yeah, fucking kill him, man. Let's go. I would murder him. It doesn't even look like a proper pizza. Exactly, exactly. Look at the borders, right? I think this was like a store made, like sort of made, like mass produced. But even then, they kind of like fucked up the steps to assemble it, right? The border is disproportionate. There's a lot of border in here, a lot of little border in here. It's burnt on the lower border because obviously the sauce is dry, which means it's being kind of like put in there and let to dry because the oven is probably too hot as well. Why can I tell the oven was too hot is because you can see the crust, right? It's not evenly cooked. It's not even cooked. This is mere reactioning. So this is where this is where the heat was kind of like this is the area of the heat. This on the other hand is rising still. You can see it's pale. You can see kind of the crust is forming, so it's kind of like a little bit more crunchy, but the inside is probably raw. It's probably undercooked. And you can tell there's no maculatura, which means this is more like it's not like a pizza dough, but more like a bread dough. So it's kind of like bread with cheese and tomato on it. I have seen frozen pizzas that look better than this. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, boss. This is definitely disgusting. I'm pretty sure even sushi will pick up the Kobe meat. Um, I know Clemens definitely will. This is definitely better. Even if it's $15, I will pay $15 for this all the time. I wouldn't eat this even if it were free, man. Maybe if I were like heavily under the influence of drugs, I would probably eat this. But I would still be kind of like, oh man, I just have to eat it because I need to eat, not because it's tasty. Oh no way, no way, unbelievable. So I will say, this pizza has too many things that are like a bad thing. There's no way you can save this pizza. Kobe, you can see the color. Oh man, well, you can see the color was good. Though. Oh Jesus Christ again! It's oh no way! Oh, unbelievable! It's got all the newspaper attached to it. Oh, disgusting! I hate oh York City. You're gonna get destroyed, man. You're gonna get mugged. Titus Frost, welcome to the People Observatorio. Thank you for the first time chat. What the fuck is the thing on the right? Yeah, exactly. What? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with you? Why, British people? Okay, it's not only burnt, obviously, but it's also like they put it on the newspaper and it's all filled with newspaper. It's like the orange newspaper. There's the ad part. There's the blue. This is the color of the newspaper. Oh no, wait! It's not a newspaper. Is the oh? It's worse. It's worse. Wait. Wait. It's worse. This. I don't know if you can read. This is the wrap. It's the wrap. It looks like burn victims leg with pants. Sorry for burn victims. I have a friend who actually was tortured in the kitchen, so yeah, I understand that. I'm sorry, but it is true. It's very loud. It was very silly. It's a wrapper. Yes, it's a wrapper. Contain nuts. So okay, sushi, you cannot eat this. I'm sorry. No, I clicked by mistake. No. It's over. It's over. Fuck. Well, chat, looks like I prefer wrapped sausage roll to whatever the hell was to the other pizza. I'm a true Italian. I will never eat that pizza. I must rather eat wrapped sausage roll. Culinary delicacy rather than eating that pizza. I mean, that pizza was disgusting, but I definitely would have eaten that at that point. Left not even a competition. Left is no brainer. Yeah, I know. Is this a rapper? It was a rapper. It was a rapper. You will eat that? I'm disappointed. No, no. I didn't want to eat. No, I clicked by mistake. Make sure to microwave with wrapper for spicy flavor British food. Why British people so real? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I'm supposed to be a next chef and I just clicked the sausage roll with the wrapper on. Listen, you don't get it, okay? It's culinary delicacy. It's molecular cuisine. Haute cuisine, right? The wrapper, the molecules of the microplastics enhance the taste organoleptic compounds of the puff pastry that has been carefully handpicked by our master chefs, and it has been carefully enrolled around over a sausage made with the finest mysterious meats from mechanically divided ingredients. So the colors actually are a sensorial journey for your taste and pleasure. The orange creates brightness and acidity. The blue is novelty, new. And the writings on it are the history, the profound history of our chef. Albert, welcoming. Thank you for the head pads. Transferring mana. Thank you. Not a huge fan of cheese, so I'll pick the left. You don't like cheese? Like, at all? Explain. Maggie, how do you prepare frozen pizza to eat? That's actually a good question. If you're gonna freeze it yourself, or like the frozen pizza that you buy. If you're gonna prepare frozen pizza that is like normal, you bought a frozen pizza, you wanna make it. What I do to make it a little bit more gourmand at home is I usually buy an extra mozzarella. Yeah, about one. I get an extra mozzarella. I got some pieces of that and put in like an extra topping because otherwise it's kind of like it kind of like burns the thing. And I usually, sorry, I had to burp like a truck driver. And I usually will put in. I will start with a pre-cooking session, right? I put it in like a what do you call it? Like a fan oven, 220 degrees Celsius. 5 minutes, take it off, then put it on again, fan oven, 180 degrees Celsius, another 5 to 6 minutes. And if I need a little bit more color, I will probably raise a little bit the temperature with the oven. If I don't want color, I just kind of keep it as is. Transferring mana. Thank you for the mana. Maggie, sorry, the microplastics in the food combined with the microplastics in your balls, adding sausage flavor to the sausage roll. Gordon Ramsay probably. Well, I think I can do that. I don't think I can do more. The microplastics in the microplastics in the food combined with the microplastics in your balls, adding to the sausage flavor to the sausage roll. Gordon Ramsay probably. Yeah, it's fantastic. I can eat pizza, just don't like too much cheese. Maybe if it's just a pizza, if it's in a pizza, I made. Oh, fair. If you want a frozen pizza and don't want to add extra cheese, you can add extra toppings. But the problem with frozen pizza is that it usually is already being cooked, so you want to preheat it to a good color and a good level. Otherwise, you will have a bad proportion of defrosting the pizza and also making it crunchy and tasty, or the toppings get like undercooked, so they're kind of like they don't really go to Maillard reaction, they don't get any color, they don't get any flavor. So I will say maybe adding a little bit of like extra salami or stuff like that. You can add some more temperature sinks to it, so it doesn't burn the cheese. Because the problem with frozen pizzas is that they use finely grated cheese, which is okay. But if you want the crust to be well defrosted and the actual base to be tasty, you need a little bit more temperature without burning the cheese. But the cheese is gonna burn very quickly. So welcome in, but we have a microwave, not an oven. Oh, that's a little bit more difficult. If you don't have an oven, I will say instead of using the microwave, use a pan. Put a pan that is large enough to contain the pizza and close it with a lid. It's gonna work similar, but you're gonna have to be very careful with the bottom burning. So you're gonna have to use a little bit of like butter or oil, and like just a tiny little bit, and you're gonna have to put it at low temperature, like very low temperature. But you can also do that. You can also do that. So welcome, Megino. I made a square pizza from scratch, though, etc. But I got judged by Francis for the shape. Francis is a horrible person. I will personally murder them. No, I'm joking. If you want to share, you can drop the PNG, and we can look at it. It's fine. I mean, square pizza is not wrong. Square pizza, we do square pizza for pizzette, which is finger food pizza. We do square pizzas in bakeries. We call it bakery pizza because it's kind of like it's like a tray of pizza. So I don't think it's wrong. And making a circle when you're not able is just going to ruin the experience anyway. But welcome in, Cyril. Welcome in. Megino, you think you'd be able to cook scran? I cook scran all the time, man. These two dishes look already better than what I do at home. Because, as I told you, I am an ex-chef. I hate cooking. I really hate cooking. I have no love for the kitchen. I mean, I have a little bit of love for food, of course. But if I can avoid doing things, I will avoid doing things. I definitely hate it. So I can cook scran, absolutely. My title says, my brother in Christ, this is a frozen pizza that's 60% plastic. This does not require a fucking degree. Slap some extra cheese in that bitch and throw it in the oven. True. I mean, you can make it tasty though. You can make frozen pizza tastier by adding some stuff and doing some text with the oven. But if you don't have an oven, the microwave is a bad idea because the frosting in the microwave is only gonna make it revert it to the pre-freezing stage of the pizza, which is not exactly cooked. It's just dehydrated, lightly cooked, and ready to be fast freezed. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I would say it's always gonna be undercooked and soggy. You want probably to try and use the technique of cooking the frozen pizza in a pan. It's kind of like the same technique of the Dutch oven bread, so you want to do something similar. It's more difficult though. It requires mastering. That is true. Also left all day. The patties on that burger looks like frozen cow. Yeah. This is like completely mechanical, like blended meat. I don't think it's even like actual like. I don't think it's actual cow. This is not beef. If this is beef, this is very, very bad. I think this is either chicken or maybe like pork or something like not exactly like super blended, or it's like 1% beef, 1000% bread and maybe onions perhaps ? This looks disgustingly bad. Let's see. My lord, I have returned. My internet tweaked out. It's fine. Welcome back, Sushi. I hope you're doing okay, lucky. Mail. Feel like as long as it is not a square or trapezoid, the pizza shape is probably fine. I mean, I think pizza shapes is doesn't matter. It's a square is gonna be a little bit difficult because it's gonna burn the edges a little bit more. But if you cannot make a circle, just don't give a shit about it, man. Don't worry, Cyril. Don't worry. Your pizza is great. But if you want to share the pizza, I would love to see that. Me when I cook. True. That's me too. I mean, I'm actually normally I have like a lot of techniques, a lot of cool shit that I can do, but I just don't want it. So I'm just gonna you know what? I'm just gonna make myself some rice and whatever is in the fridge. Put it in the rice. It's gonna be okay. It almost looks like McDonald's sausage patties. Yeah, true. Double cheeseburger, double cheeseburger with a burger sauce. The burger sauce looks paceable. But indeed, this Winchester City Football Club burger looks risible. Sadly, no more pictures. No! Don't let people shame you into not having pictures of your food, sir. But don't worry. For the next time, I'm actually kind of like I have to do it. I probably will do it right, like today. I want to make kind of like a anonymous form, like a Google Doc form, with so where people. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I had a impromptu stretchy. I can't control them. I apologize. I was gonna say I was gonna make a what is it called? Google Doc form that takes information anonymously, and I want to be able to collect pictures. Something just fell. That was kind of scary. Huh? Spooky. I want to collect pictures of what people, chat cooks during the week, so we can check them out and talk about it. Like if you're proud of it, let's see what you like, and a couple of comments from also the submission. If you're like not proud about it, where you're not proud, and what can we improve and stuff like that. That's something I want to do. I have been trying to do it, but I haven't had the time. So for next Monday, we're gonna do it. I promise. What? So when I say square, I meant cube shaped. Cube pizza. But if you steak enough square pizzas, does that become a cube pizza, or you mean like a pizza face in every side of the cube? Question mark. Your pizza went three-dimensional. Real. Surreal. Most pizza was surreal for that. He's gonna have a Google Doc scrap. Basically, yes. What is this slob? I have no idea. Okay, the beef burger looks disgusting. The katsu chicken bowl looks kind of tasty. But the problem is, you can see the problem, right? You can see the problem. This is like very thinly scraps of meat. It's probably mainly butter. Some teriyaki sauce on it, and some goma. What's the name again? Oh, Jesus, goma is in Japanese. What is the name in Italian? That thing. Oh man, why do I always remember the name in Japanese but not in English, Italian, Spanish, or any other language? Holy fucking shit. Porca puttana, madonna. Vabbè, whatever. Stuff. What is the slob? I'm assuming there was a bubble. Where's the bubble? Where bubble? Bubble where? What bubble? Oh, the pizza, the square pizza. Yeah. Like when I make a sandwich, I just put Szechuan chutney, mashed potato to use the sandwich. To use in the sandwich, the sauce is mayo plus Szechuan, and then some caramelized onion. Then pull all that between toasted slices. That's actually kind of good. I mean, maybe I will go for not mashed potato. I will go for like roasted potato slices, or like pan-seared potato slices, because of the texture, because it will be too soft for me. But I don't think that's wrong. The caramelized onion gives a nice roasty flavor. The potatoes kind of like give substance to the sandwich, and the sauce is kind of like spicy, but also kind of rich in fats. I would probably just change the potato status. Status of the potato is like the status of the matter, right? I will go for, instead of a mash, I will go for either roasted cubes or roasted or seared slices. The burger looks like a disaster waiting to happen, and can't have the katsu because I'm allergic to sesame. Sesame, that is the word. Hell yeah. Thank you, Sushi. I was having the worst brain fart ever. I was like, goma wakame, no, gomasio, goma oil, but I don't remember sesamo. For some reason, I just fucking forgot the word. Fair enough. You will be forced to have the burger. I'm sorry, Sushi. You will have to have this burger. You have to eat the burger. and you have to finish the burger. You talking about the green onions? No, 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 no. The green onions are fine. I was talking about the sesame. I always forget the word sesame. I forget the word sesame in Spanish, sesamo. In English, sesame. In Italian, sesamo. What else do I know? I don't know. I don't know any languages. Japanese is the only one I remember, which is goma. Oh, sesame, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I make patties out of the potato and add some breadcrumbs after the egg washing in. Oh yeah, yeah, sure, sure. It's kind of like a what's it called, like a roasty. Yeah, fair, 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 fair. If there's a little bit of a texture break, oh, sorry, I didn't manage to mute the microphone in time. If there's a little bit of like a texture break, I am fine with it. But if there's no texture break, I will be very sad. The burger has American cheese and queso de gallo. I don't think it's queso de gallo. What is what? It just looks like it just looks like plastic cheese. But we're gonna go for the katsu. It looks 1 quadrillion times better. Holy shit! It's con queso, like melted cheese with peppers on it. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I gotcha, I gotcha. Man, I remember one of the oldest jokes I knew from Spanish is, like street food people try to sell you, they're like, hey, you want cheese with it, con queso? But it's like 20 cents more, and you're like, oh man, I'm poor, so I'm not gonna get con queso, sin queso. But when you're like feeling rich because you got like an extra dollar or more, like con queso. I'm feeling rich. I miss Maduro con queso. That was so good. That was so good, man. You have no idea. Chat, you're too white. You have no idea. Do people don't toast their burger bun? Yeah, most people don't. It's disgusting. It's very stupid. Toasting the burger bun is the most important thing you have to do. So our options are flashback to the summer with my uncle. Okay, okay, okay. Breathe. It does look like that. Oh man. Fuck Chad. Fuck you. Some kind of tempura. Tempura, please. Lumpia, Indonesia. It looks tasty. Spring rolls and leek with tomato sauce. Okay, spring rolls are fine. They look well fried. They look nice. The spring the leek is a little bit too kind of like on the nose. I would probably have like roasted a little bit, but I understand the citron, the onion is gonna cut on the fatty part of the fried. The ketchup, I will love to. It's tomato sauce, but it's probably ketchup, right? The ketchup I would love to avoid because I fucking hate ketchup. But I mean, I can handle it. But yeah, Gresik United, Indonesia. EDN, right? It's Indonesia. No, that's not a flag of Indonesia, though. I'm gonna pretend it's Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. No! But yeah, thank you for the clip. Whenever anyone clips something, I am morally and legally obliged to put it online. So I cannot escape that. I'm sorry. So watch out for that being on TikTok and also on YouTube later on. It was very good. It was very good. I was not expecting that. I'm not why. What the hell? No, it was a joke. Don't worry. Don't worry. Are you all a banana? Because you look appealing. Ding, 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 ding. Banana phone. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm looking appealing. Sorry, my brain just glitched on the word appealing. Boo, bad joke. No, we love dad jokes in here. We love it because I'm old. I'm an old man, so I love them. I just can't make them because my brain is very bad with jokes. I have to, like jokes that require explanation. I need to think about them a little bit. I'm like, soka. But yeah, we're gonna go. Okay, listen. German wieners are tasty. No, that came out wrong. The German. There's no way I can recover from this. Okay, the bratwurst are tasty, and if they're well cooked, they have flavor to it. They have the nice aroma and nice fragrance, nice taste to it. They're good. But you cannot serve it to me in this kind of bread, bro, with a little bit of mustard on top. Come on. This is like the stupidest thing. It's like you're holding something by the balls. Did you ever just bust something? No. Come on. It is not raunchy hours. It is safe for work hours. No, that's a quality dad joke. Make you like wiener. Depends. Maggie likes everything. That's fine. Everything is good. Everything's right. Yeah, we're gonna go for the lumpia. Absolutely. The pizza. No, please, God, no. What have you done? That looks disgusting. Bro's growling the balls and starting the shit. No. Okay. Papa John's, tag it in the tweet. So this is Papa John's pizza. I have never seen Papa John's pizza. This is the most German thing I've seen in my life. Shorts, very, 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 very white legs, pretzel, and another wurst on bread. This is the most German thing I have seen in my whole life. Where is Momomo when I need him? People ask for thighs or breasts, but what about chicken personality? Real, very real. No one asking the chicken how he feels. LOL, no, sidle down, lol. That's a long one for the YK fresh. No. Holy shit, that's German. That is very German, yeah. That person is also very fucking big. Okay, so for the price, I will probably go for this. Because that's a big wurst, man. I want that big, massive wurst. Wait, no! I do not like the fact that the mustard is all just concentrated on the bread part. I will mustard it along the whole thing. I definitely don't enjoy this untoasted bread thing. This trend has to die. Germans, toast your bread. Gosh darn it. BRB, take your time. I'm gonna have to sip a little bit. But the problem is, this pizza looks terrible. I think this one is kind of like one of those pizzas with no tomato sauce on it. So it's a pizza bianca, right? We make a little bit of a... Oh, but there is some red, actually. There is some red. So no, not a pizza bianca. That's an actual normal pizza, but the tomato is nowhere to be found. So the problem with this pizza is... Let's analyze this pizza, right? Il cornicione, the crust, is a little bit too wide. It looks still kind of like, there's some maculatura to it, but the maculatura looks a little bit artificial. Rather like it's burnt cheese and not the actual bubbling of the what is it called, of the bread, of the dough. The cheese is a little bit too major reaction to my taste. There's no basil, which is already a big bad evil thing. Um, it's a bit all over the place. The crust is the usual industrial crust, so it's more similar to bread rather than pizza. And I will say, overall, it's just a mediocre pizza. It wouldn't really take the pizza, but at the same time, do we really want to? Do we really want to choose the German ties? So it comes to German ties or curse thumb, curse British thumb, or German ties. I will probably go for the bratwurst and pretzel. I will go for pretzel because this is $5, right? This is $5. That pizza looks okayish, but if I can avoid it, I will avoid it. If I had to choose between the two, right, I will go for this one. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That pizza looks disgusting. No! Meat in a bun or loaded fries. This is complex. Because, Chad, as you can see, the loaded fries are a fucking mess to eat, right? But this is an untoasted bread with poppy seeds. And the meat's a little bit scary. What is what? It looks like spam. It looks like spam. I will take the loaded fries. There's not much we can analyze in here. There is not much we can say. Well, they're pretty close to each other. Makes sense. The Avro Bomber Box or the AC Sparta Pro. Holy shit, that's a big ass wiener. Came out wrong again. Spicy sausage. Okay, I'll be honest. This looks great. This looks great. Like, spicy sausage. You got some fried onion crumb, a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard. The bread looks like an actual baguette. Maybe lightly toasted. Maybe. No, I don't know. But the problem is, it's also $3. I mean, I will pay $3 for this. Absolutely. The Avro Bomber box looks like 5 chicken wings, some chips, and a burger. By the content and the price, is also not too bad. It's also not too bad. Oh, we're gonna go to 2 ads. Ad break. See you in 5 minutes, and you will see the answer. Ad break. Ooh. We're so back, I think. We're so back. Let me just kind of get ready over here. We are back in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone, to this item Magnum Magus Aurelio Menegito Old Man Excelsior. Old Man Excelsior. Welcome, Vita. Welcome in, Captain Vita. People serve to the Yokoso. Ha ha. Vita-sama, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. We're having a good time here with Sushi, with Frost, with Titus, or Frost, both. With Anubhav, and Cyril, and Momomo, and everyone. Everyone's dropping by. Clemens, too. Everyone's in here. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the It's a beautiful day in the It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It's a neighborly day in this beautiful hood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Still here? I like lurking. No, don't lurk. Don't go do stuff. No. But yeah, thank you for the company. Thank you for the company. Appreciate it. It's always beautiful when I'm surrounded by my cool friends. That's a long dog. That's a long dog. Yeehaw! Exactly. This is obviously unrealistic standards. Okay. Okay. That's very big. I mean, proportions are a little bit messed up because of the perspective too, but it does look pretty big for €3, right? Time for the pleasure. No! Oh, you mean because it's tasty? Yeah, absolutely. Spicy sausage. Mamma mia. Long long. No. We have been surrounded by long sausages. Wait, no, that came out wrong. But yeah, this is difficult, right? Because these very long wiener, very long wurst looks tasty, and it looks okay. But this combo also doesn't look that bad for the price. Maybe I'm not a big fan of the onions just tossed in there. The fried chicken is a little bit stale. It's probably old. But you know, burger, chips, wings, and a little bit of onions for $10 is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. €3 for this massive schlong is absolutely good as well. Dirty minded we are. No, we are the say so. We are the say so. No, say so. No. No, I'm sorry. We're not really say so. I'll cut the sausage into normal size. Like this much. Then eat it. Yeah, exactly. I think it's good. I would probably start with a tip, and then we'll probably start eating, this way until I get to the middle, and then I do the same for the other side. That's how autistic I am. I am in the spectrum, so I will be eating all this part, then all this part, then from one side, then to the other side, and I will end the meal. That's the only way to eat it. No, kappa. So it's a baby. No, I mean it's a spicy. You would probably die. You have to bite on this. Have to bite on this very, very carefully, distrustfully. Bite on it, like chomp. With my sharp shark teeth. Chunk. But yeah, I will probably go. The wiener looks cool. I will probably go for this time. The British actually have one. I can handle the spice. True. As big, yeah, exactly. I will eat the tips first, so it's kind of like the normal size, and then I will eat from one side and then to the other side. But I will ask you to kind of like spread the sauces evenly, like one line of mustard, one line of ketchup. I don't really like ketchup. I would probably ask for barbecue, and maybe mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is good for you. But yeah, I am supposed to be able to handle spice because I'm half South American. I like them, but I cannot handle them. Oh no, not the tip! No! God damn it, chat. We're gonna go for this. For $10, it's actually a very good deal. We got Sydney Football Club sushi rolls. Sushi, is that you? I'll be honest, that's not sushi. That looks disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you, Australia? You took after your father. You were not supposed to take after your father. You were supposed to be your own person. Not my sushi. Real. You were supposed to be your own person. You weren't supposed to choose for yourself and be yourself. What have you done? Oh, look ugly. No, this is your Australian cousin. This is not you. Chicken wrap is not. I'm not a huge fan of the fish. Oh yeah, I mean this is not fish though. This is not fish. This is actually it's a fun thing, right? Look at this. Look at this very carefully. This is not even like ebi tempura. This is actually katsu. So it's a long piece of cutlet with rice and the nori algae. So this is not even real sushi. This is like a tonkatsu roll. So it's a tonkatsu roll. This is what it is. It's the whole thing. It's not even cut. You have to kind of like slop that thing down. Crying sounds. I'm out. This is disgusting, Australia. What the hell? It's a deer roll. Real. This is definitely disgusting. Okay, peri peri chicken wrap. This looks tasty. Okay, I will eat this. Holy fucking shit! Peri peri chicken wrap. Absolutely yes. Waffle fries and peri peri mayo. Give that to me. Give that. It feels so good in my body, like oishi in my mouth. We're gonna eat. We're gonna give it to Ireland. The Irish once again know what they're doing. Peri peri chicken wrap. Get the bleach. I have heard of B-roll, but this is what is D-roll? No, we're not doing rules. Okay, more loaded fries, which I fucking hate, versus pulled pork sandwich. Is Brazilian, so I will go for the Brazilian Sao Paulo Football Club, Brazil, or Leeds United England. Chicken loaded fries, mate. I got better. I got better. Real. Looks disgusting. No. This looks disgusting. Chicken loaded fries, bleh. Pfui. Ew. This looks like a sloppy mess of taste and maybe some diarrhea as well, because there's no way they have washed this salad, but a good one. I won't eat both. You have to choose. You cannot abstain. Abstention is wrong. You have to choose one. I don't like fries, period. I don't like fries either. I'm not a big fan of fries. Maybe waffle fries I do, or like twister fries. I can kind of sort it, but I'm not a big fan of fries. I'm eating Megino. No, don't eat me. I'm an old man. I taste of leather and I don't know, like mold. We're doing pulled pork sandwich. I don't care. You're wrong. Your opinion invalid. Wrong. This pulled pork sandwich looks tasty. Okay, you know, there's like fresh veggies. They may not be correctly washed or whatever. There's going to get a pulled pork in there. It's a little bit like missing color, so it's not exactly pulled pork. But yeah, you got that. You got some lettuce. The bread looks soft, like a Arab bread. Never had pork, so maybe I choose that. To your opinion, I say nah. Okay, pork is an interesting meat. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. I'm not a big fan, but it's cheap. It is interesting. It's got some qualities to it, but it's not my go-to meat. I am more of a beef person. Horse, I prefer. If I had to choose between pork and horse, I will definitely go for the horse. But I do not like. But I do like, for example, prosciutto. I do like, for example, bacon. But when it comes to like meat, just for the meat value, I would probably just not eat pork, unless it's like the only thing. But I mean, for sausage and processed pork, I'm okay with. But like just like a big slop of meat, of pork meat, I will probably go for something else. Welcome back, Albert. I'm back. Quick mana transfer time. Thank you for the headpad. Thank you. Thank you for the headpad, Crespi, as well. Welcome in. Hello. Ohayo gozaimasu. Biber observatorio de yokoso desu wa. Oh. Good day. Good day to you too. How are you doing today? What are your plans for today? How are you hanging in there? Are you doing alrighty? But pepperoni. No. Yeah. Okay. Processed pork, I love. Like, salami, pepperoni, which is salami but different, prosciutto, prosciutto crudo, prosciutto cotto, jamon iberico, anything I like. Processed pork, amazing. Pork, like like a shoulder, a steak of shoulder, or like pork fillet, I much rather not. Right, that's kind of like what I'm not particularly into. So that's kind of like the thing. I think it's got a taste that's very neutral and it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit smelly. On the other hand, boar, I fucking love boar. I will get myself killed by a boar if that means I can get to eat the boar. That doesn't come. That doesn't really. That's not very understandable. But yeah, I am eating tortellini tonight. Hell yeah! But real tortellini or ravioli or capelletti or barchette, which ones? Hell yeah, too. Ravioli, tortellini, give me the formioli. Real. I don't know. I will be like slamming. If I was like slamming pork too. Thank you for the follow, Titus Frost. Welcome to the Biblo Observatory forever. Your soul belongs to us now. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. We're almost at 600, 700, which is crazy. Considering the fact that I just kind of like started relatively a year ago, it is crazy. I never thought we would have so many people drop by, so many new friends from across the world and dimensions and countries. It is wonderful to have you all around. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I get cheesy sometimes because I'm an old man. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Except I am not really sorry. Craziest food you've ever eaten? Craziest food I have ever eaten is probably Peruvian cuy. Oh, my brain. Grab a chair and get comfy. Thank you for casting a chair. The craziest thing I have ever eaten is cuy. It is definitely cuy. Let me show you what a cuy is. If you don't know what cuy is, get ready to feel like your country has superior cooking techniques. By the way, I'm not Peruvian. Just because I never explain where I am from. I was born in South America, so I never really say when. I just say South America, not Central and not North America, South America. But I never say where. But I know a lot of things from all over the places. So this is the weirdest thing I have had. Peruvian cuy. Brazil. I'm not from Brazil. Luckily, I am not from Brazil. What the hell is that? Yeah, it's roasted. It's roasted. What is it called? The name. It's good. It's called cuy. It's literally one. It's a rodent. It looks like oh man, what is it called? It's not a hamster. It's the other thing. Guinea pig. Yeah, guinea pig. True. Real. So this is the weirdest thing I have had. I did not eat the whole thing. I only eat like a little piece, like a slide of that. It's mainly a Peruvian dish. I am not Peruvian. I have eaten cuy once. No, I'm not a big fan, but it wasn't that bad. It tastes like chicken. I have eaten crocodile too, and I have eaten kangaroos, and I have eaten zebra. I have eaten procedo too. As long as it tastes good, exactly. For me, it's giraffe. Long neck. Sorry. Yeah, you have eaten giraffe. The giraffe neck. That's tasty. Wow, crazy. To be fair, I jumped in here expecting some little VTuber lady and immediately heard an old Brazilian man laughing. I'm not Brazilian. I'm sorry. Okay, here's the story. Here's the little backstory. But thank you for being here. I have written everywhere that I'm a Babiniku. I don't want to trick people. The story comes from back then in Kitsuna Ai's second hit video, 2017. I saw the videos like, oh man, this is so fun, and people were like, oh yeah, but what if you just like an actual old man, a nerd, sweaty nerd that is like tricking people into thinking they are a cute girl, and I'm like, you know what, that sounds like a very fun idea, to be kind of like a cute hello, and I was like, I'm gonna do that, but I never did. I never followed through. I had like the concept, the ideas, and stuff in 2017. Imagine if I had started in 2017. We would be like the biggest Babi Niku ever. But I just couldn't do it. I had too many brainworms. And I think I wasn't really emotionally mature enough to do something like that. So I am happier to be doing it right now. It's better. It's cooler. I am more like, more myself. So I will say probably what do you call it? The idea kind of like matured, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, whatever. I'm gonna do it. I like Ojo-sama characters, so I'm gonna do like an Ojo-sama. But in the end, it's still kind of like just me, an old man. I have even a trailer actually. Let me show you the trailer. I'm very happy with my trailer. That's me before the incident.
Per astra ad astra, potenza in eterno. Capture the essence of the stars. Convey on this vessel of mine.
Oh! I guess you can just use the power of the stars without a little side of exploding knees, right? If we manage. Not that I will ever doubt my power, and yours, of course. But mine are, as you are aware,
ever
are
doubt
in
the great
nature,
Magister
firstly,
Aurelio
and
Meneghino?
Of course,
What?
there's a difference between
What is wrong with
it's
you?
not a vessel,
What is wrong with
like,
me?
and the source of all that is
What?
arcane. How could that even be compared,
So, recap. I seal myself in this vessel instead of the cosmic power of the universe. And now I have to regain the astral energy that I have lost by connecting with stargazers across dimensions to restore my power.
Yep, it's all right here in this Wikipedia article.
Well, if it's in the library, it must be true.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Bro, look, the fanboy spell crazy. No! But yeah, the name Meneghino comes from an old theater mask from Commedia dell'arte, which is from the region of Lombardy, and that's kind of like Meghino. So Aurelio Meneghino, right? And this is kind of like the deal. So it's kind of like I'm kind of like more into the comedy, the silliness, the stupidness of it, because there's also that the character Meneghino is a comic relief, but he's also kind of like a good person who wants to do good. So that's why I'm evil, and I want to do evil. You ate what? I'm running away. No, Albert, please. I'm not eating you. Yet. I need to roast you good. Here, have a ham cake. Yum. But this is not a capybara. This is a little bit smaller. But yeah, cuy, I have it in cuy. That's the thing, I have it in. Not the fanboy oof. Next isekai anime. True. That time I got turned into a Brazilian fanboy and rated food on Twitch. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. I'm not Brazilian. I'm Italian. No. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Wait. How do you say mamma mia in Brazilian? Meu madre? Meu ma? Mamma mia in Portuguese. Nossa Senhora. No, that's okay because it's meu Deus. Meu Deus. But I just want the actual Mamma Mia. I don't want the my God. Nossa Senhora. Meu Deus. Bro has a hard South American accent. Ain't no way, bro. He's gonna stab me over pineapple on pizza. The fun thing, I was born in South America. I was raised in Milan. I had never left the city, to be fair. Yeah, my S and my Z's are 100% South American. Però, sai, se ti inizio a parlare in italiano, dico, ma porca di quella puttana, cioè, non posso dirti che io non sono italiano, ok? Non ho magari un accento molto forte, però in realtà io sono quello che sono. Adesso ho anche un po' di fame di pranzo, ma non so cosa mangiare, vorrei mangiare qualcosa di buono. Pues al mismo tiempo te puedo hablar en español, porque te puedo hablar en español de España, tío. Pues vamos a coger, vamos a comernos algo, vamos a hacer algo que puedas hacer en la España. Vamos a hacer una paella juntos. O puedo hablarte un español más neutral, un español más, por ejemplo, un poco más andino, un poco más de lo que es Sudamérica. Puedo hablarte un español más limpio también, que vamos a hacer una colecta de dinero para mí. Para mi bienestar y para mi bienestar solo. Pues puedo hacer también un acento más del sur, pibe. ¿Sabes? Una cosa más particular, una cosa más así, ¿no? Pues ya sabes, ya tú sabes. Something like that, right? You're raised in Guam? No, Milan, Italy. Not Guam. But I actually am, as I was saying, I am an ex-chef. I work for a 5-star hotel here in Italy as well. I'm pretty good as a chef, but I'm not very hard on food, really. If people want to do contaminatio, if people want to, mix food together and stuff and do pineapple on pizza, that's fine. As I was saying earlier, we actually have an actual, like a big name pizzeria, one of those that are like, world renowned, Michelin guide, no star, that actually does pineapple on pizza, pineapple and ham pizza, and people actually eat it because while it is not my kind of thing, it's not my cup of tea. Pineapple does give a good acidity to the pork meat, making it more sweet and more soft for digestion. So there's people who are like, it's like caramelized on, it's like caramelized pineapple. It's not just a slob of pineapple in there. So there is like actual technique behind that. People are angry, but some people eat it. So it's like Italians are, they're yes and no. They never pick up side. I can only speak Hindi and English. It is pretty good though, right? It's pretty cool. I don't think you'll ever learn it. I have studied some Japanese, German, Spanish, Italian, obviously, English a little bit, as you can see. Not that much though. And I would like to go back to German because I don't remember a shit of German. I studied 3 years of German and I don't remember anything. The only thing I remember is spaghetti mit Tomatensauce and Bleistift. Ich bin Magino. That's all I know. Maggie, I'm only bilingual, not a multilingual. My apologies. I'm bilingual, as in goodbye, because I forget the words in many languages. Like goodbye. But bilingual is very good as well. I don't know what you're saying, but my head canon is that it's just a slurry, a slurry of cursing. I actually curse more in English than Italian. I don't curse much in Spanish, mainly because I was a kid, so I didn't really get many curse words in Spanish. I know verga, so I can do like a la verga. But that's about it. I think I got another one, but that one is a little bit more regional, so you will know where I'm from, so I'm not going to use that one. I don't know what you're saying. True. You can only speak Indian English. It's great. That's very good. Contaminatio sounds more like contamination than combination. No. I mean contamination actually because it's contamination. It's is this contaminat? Oh fuck! I'm in a typo. Ah! There you go. That's the word. Let me delete this message forever. Shut up! Don't laugh at me. No, I can't delete my own messages. No. Our books are in English. It was necessary for me to learn English. That's actually, yeah, it's kind of like how I learned English as well. So I have the classic secondary language English accent because fucking allergies, man. Okay, let me explain further. I have the ASL accent mainly because my whole life I was raised reading in English. because when I was a kid, I had the luck that my cousins had an internet cafe. So I grew up with a computer, Pentium 2 and Pentium 3. Um, so I actually learned, computer maintenance and everything as a kid, right? I already knew a lot of computer science back then, and everything was in English, and I wanted to know more. And I actually evolved, into learning more and more about things because I was piece poor. Like as was this is something that came out during the World Central Kitchen charity that we did a couple weeks ago for my birthday. I was piece poor as a kid, so sometimes we had to skip meals. Not all the times, but sometimes. So, but some other members of the family were doing a little bit all right. So I managed to get myself a computer because, as I was saying, my cousins had a little bit of an internet cafe. They had an old computer, so they gave me one. So my whole growing up, I was just pirating games, and because I couldn't afford them, and getting stuff from the internet. So I started surfing the net since I was a kid, a very very small kid, and I learned a lot of English from that because I needed to learn. To be able to play Age of Empires or pirate Age of Empires 2, play the Flash games online and everything like that. So it was necessary. So I was kind of like the kid who always had like the my English book was completed by the beginning of the school year already. So I was like the nerdy kid when it came to English and sciences. I remember I was pretty much, especially in South America, I was so good. Teachers didn't make me didn't really sorry, teachers didn't even give me like exams to do. It was like you already know the things. You don't worry about it. You don't have to do an exam. It's like yay, yippee! Here in Italy was a little bit more difficult because I also was like learning Italian as I was in school. So I think I was a little bit more like also losing the power of the hyper focus of the ADHD. So I was like, I am a stupid person now. Contaminatio. Or books are in English. My English is no joke. No joke is better than my Hindi. I feel you. Yeah. Sometimes my English is better than my Spanish, and my English is definitely on par with my Italian. Although I have to think that what to say. Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If a sentence is too long, I also have to slow down what I'm saying. I'm not thinking. I managed to do the switch very quickly and very easily. However, I do have to start using a little bit more of my articulation of my mouth because I think I have like I don't know if you're familiar with Le Fruit de la Grisaya visual novel. Um, I have to think. I have to speak slower so I can articulate better, and it's less of a slurry because I do slurry my words a little bit. I'm sorry for that. Um, relatable broke as a joke. Yeah, true. Same. Although I have to think that yeah, better than some people I know. My brother-in-law was Brazilian. I'll learn all his English from Looney Tunes. Yeah. When he gets tired or stressed, bro talks like foghorn. Feel. Yeah, that's kind of like the fun side effect, but I find it charming. I find it charming because you learn things from people, you learn things from the world, and I, for example, sometimes have a very particular accent on a certain region of Italy. When I get like not angry, but like when I'm frustrated, but it makes no sense because I have never been there, but I have known people from there. They're like, what the hell, man? uh, the Veneto region. So no, I say, new Avatar movie is pretty mid. Actual quote. Now I say, the new Avatar movie is pretty mid. I don't remember how it says, but yeah. That's pretty good. That's goated, man. I say a lot actually. I used to use I say very often too. I do it in Italian definitely. I usually in Italian I go like what was the word again? It's kind of like a voglio dire, like but I or did rather did yeah. So that's kind of like something that happens all the time. But yes, Maggie, choose your pick, left or right. I choose right now. It's so true. I haven't done it. I haven't chosen my pick. No. I told you, I choose right. I trust in Brazilian food. Not gonna lie, your English is good. Like you have a strong accent, but it's flavoring instead of an impediment. Thank you, appreciate the compliment. Flattery will take you everywhere in the Biblioservatorio de Sua. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Let me give you a chef kiss. Mwah. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Yes, picking. No curses. Who has the audacity to pick loaded fries instead of delicious Brazilian? Oh, sorry, I had to stretch. Delicious Brazilian food. Unbelievable. Close. So we were playing some demos, by the way. Technically today is Saturday, so I could fit in like an hour of demo because I have to kind of end the stream in 2 hours because I have to work. Not gonna lie, you. These people love fries. Yeah, that's true. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. This food. What's it called again? Food. We can do a little bit of food catcher too. I like food catcher. Food catcher is fun. But yeah, okay. So we can see the food and analyze the food, right? We can do this. So this looks like is it meat? Yeah, it's gotta be meat, right? Is there a picture? What the hell? This picture is worse. Flour, sugar, baking powder. Okay, it's just a pastry. Flour, sugar, baking powder, eggs, sesame seeds, oil, water, optional, milk, optional, yeast, and optional red bean paste. Red bean paste is Japanese. So this is Japanese. This dish is a delicious fried treat consisting of twisted dough, pieces made from flour, sugar, and baking powder. They are fried until golden, brown, and crispy, then often dusted with powdered sugar or a drizzle of syrup or for added sweetness. The name translates to double treasure due to its twin stick shape that is connected at the center, making it both visually intriguing and delightful to eat. Yeah, it's definitely some Japanese puff pastry. There's also like the how do you call it? The Oriental dish and sticks, chopsticks at the back. So that obviously gives us like a nation concept. But red bean paste, I'm pretty sure is mainly Japanese. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Don't take me for granted, but I think it's mainly Japanese. Looks like some kind of. If milk is in the ingredients, then it's necessarily not optional. I love milk. Milk is fucking goated, man. Milk is great. Milk is goated. Japanese and Korean. Korean use. Oh, true. Korean also. The Korean also do use the what do you call it? The red beans. Actually, wait. You say something very smart. You say something very, very, very smart. I think it's not Japanese. I think it's Korean. Sweet bean pesto. Okay. There's, you know what? You'll be wondering, but why, Megino? Why are you so sure it's Korean? And I will say it's cheating. Korean chopsticks are squared. Korean chopsticks are squared. Therefore, if you look at this chopstick back here, right? Unless it's like a chopstick for cooking, which I don't think it is, because it's a glass, so they're obviously eating. This is not a Japanese chopstick. Japanese chopsticks are different. Oh wait, no, it's Korean chopsticks are metal. Japanese chopsticks are bamboo. They are both square, but one of them is rounded. I don't remember, man. They are, but that looks like gyoza on the plate. True. It does look like gyoza. But why is someone eating gyoza while someone else is eating a sweet, though? I have not seen sesame in Japanese food that much as compared to Korean. True. This is gonna be difficult, huh? This is gonna be difficult. More difficult than expected. Oh, Crispy, welcome back. Because the Japanese are wild. True. Okay, we're gonna try Japan. Because of the chopstick, because it's wood. If it's not Japan, it's Korea. Fuck my life. What? It's not Korean. Shuang Bao Tai is not Korean, and it's also not connected to China. So it's not it's far. Vietnamese? No, that's the other side. It's gonna be to the west of China. Thailand. No, because it's gonna be to the west. You can see the little. Oh, you can see because I'm on front. I'm on top of that. Let me kind of like. Put it, oh wait, no, that's not the thing. Let me put this in a way that you can see the. There you go. See, there's like a compass over there, and it tells you where is the country. It's warm, so it's far from both. So it's not China. It's not Thailand either because it's to the west of China. So to the west of South Korea. It's fucking French. Imagine. Haven't seen the IG. Is this Thai or Filipino? US? No, it's gonna be in Asia. You say when it's for sure. Oh man, I don't think so. Isn't Taiwan to the other side? Yeah, no, it's still northwest of Taiwan. It's not China. It's not Taiwan. I need a map, man. I need a map. Asia map. I'm not good with geography, okay? Geography is not my kind of thing. Opening a new tab. Give me a map. It could be Nepal. But Nepalese don't use. It cannot be Vietnam. It cannot be Thailand, because you will have said bordering. It's not Laos either because it's not bordering. Myanmar? Question mark. I'm gonna look this bitch up. Wikipedia says it's from China, but it cannot be China because it will tell us it's bordering. Unless, let me do this. Yeah, fuck off. It was not bordering because Korea is not exactly connected to China. There's North Korea in between. I am losing my fucking mind. Well, kudos for the person who said China at the beginning. Absolute kudos. I'm gonna pass because I'm so angry at this. Fuck off. I can't believe it. Holy shit, this is Prague? Pork leg, salt, water, sodium nitrite, seasoning optional. That's not optional. That's a must. This dish is a traditional delicacy known for its succulent, moist texture and mild Okay, sorry, I was distracted. Made from texture and mild, slightly sweet flavor. It's typically made from a hind leg of pork, cured in brine, and then slowly smoked. The outer layer often features golden brown crust, achieved by roasting or additional smoking. It's usually severed, sliced, either cold or warm. It pairs well with bread, cheese, or pickles. This is Prague. This is Prague, 100% Prague. Something in the way. Okay. If it's not Prague, I'm eating my own hat. I'm eating my own hat. Oh well, it's Czech. Yeah, Prague is a city. It's Czech. Czech Republic. How do you say Czechia? Oh, it's Czechia now. Fuck, man, these names. Hell yeah! Take that, chat. I am the master. I am the master. I am the master. You are the... Why am I lagging so much today? Something is going on with me, Bridget, perhaps? Test? Okay. Yeah, it's B Bridger. For some reason, it's kind of laggy. I am the master. You are the student. Apparently, today is kind of shitty. I'm sorry. But yes, as you can see, Praska Sunka. I don't know how to spell that.
Praskunksa.
Huh?
Progham. Pragerskinken. Praskunksa.
Prasunka?
Praskunksa.
Praskungsa? What? Well, whatever. This is pretty good. I have never had it myself, but it's pretty good. What the hell is this, chat? I'm the master. No! Or maybe. Rice, chicken, sausage, red onion, bell pepper, tomato paste, garlic, cilantro, oregano, salt, black pepper, lime juice, chicken broth, olive oil, vegetable oil, adobo seasoning, olives, capers optional, shrimp, pork, fish, green peas, and corn, plantains. Oh, it's like optional things. Okay. Seco de carne. This is South American. The problem is, this is from a lot of places. There are a lot of places in this shit, man. Master Deviator. No. I read the whole thing. God damn it. No. I refuse. I refuse. Kotoaru. Kotoaru desu wa. Ho, 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 ho. Oh man, lunchtime is coming. Let's see. This dish is usually a flavorful one-pot meal combining seasoned rice with meat, usually chicken, pork, or sausage. It's simmered with a blend of spices, including oregano, garlic, along with vegetables, bell peppers, and tomatoes. The dish is often cooked in a single pot, allowing the flavors to meld into savory, hearty meal that's both comforting and satisfying. Perfect for family gatherings. So here's the problem, right? This is something that could be eaten in like for Sri Lanka, India, Italy, South America. I think it's South America because of adobo. Adobo seasoning is mainly Colombian, if I remember correctly, but Mexicans also have the adobo. You wanna try me? I drink a lot of milk. Oh no, very strong bones. So. Listen, as long as you don't transform me into a Fumo or a Gremlin, I'm happy. This could be Colombian, but it could be also Mexican. Adobo is not from Spain, so it's not Spanish. It recalls paella, so it's definitely from a Spanish colony. Ironically, it could also be from the Philippines because it's, they got a lot of Spanish colonization as well. I'm gonna try Mexico or Colombia first. I don't know if you have an idea, chat. Warm is the northern area. It's warm, so it's not Mexico. I don't know if it's Indian. No, because adobo is South American. It's Latin. Adobo is the only thing. If it had like some, for example, like like hashi or something like that, I will have been like, oh yeah, definitely Indian. Or like tandoor cooking, like the little burning kind of like red nice taste for the dahi as well. It's gonna be Honduras, maybe question mark. Locrio. So it's kind of northern eastern from Honduras. Is it Cuban? Sausages are not using Indian food. True, that's a good point. You're surreal for that. That's very real. Cuba? Southeast of Cuba. What is southeast of Cuba? Jamaica? I don't think it's Jamaican. Images. Nicaraguense? No, because it will have been bordering. It will have been Nicaragua. Is Costa Rica? Perhaps? Question mark. Northeast of Costa Rica. So it's an island. It's an island. Definitely an island. Is it really Jamaica? I can't believe it. Come on. Jamaica. It doesn't have. It's Spanish. What do you mean it's Jamaica? Oh, Dominican Republic. Okay. Why did he give it to me though? República Dominicana. I forgot about them. I forgot about the República Dominicana. Yeah, it's good. Good shit, man. 5 misses. We got so close, and we forgot about the big island that is in here. Unbelievable. Final score. Apprentice food. That's not true. If it was Indian, you will see much more vegetables in the gravy. That is true. Nah, I kind of want Indian now. That is very real. Quiz. Auto guesser. I know nothing about cars. Time guesser. I know nothing about time. Minecraft items. I'm confused. Kinda hard golf. LOL. Shut. This looks stupid. Eon Fall. Is this browser games? Bobbits? Man, browser games have improved, huh? Crazy. Black Paneer right now? No! Don't tell me that! I hate you now. I hate you. I hate you forever. I hate you now. Also, the problem with the early morning streams that I have to do in this for this month, because my job does not give me the time to do it otherwise, is that I cannot go very long as I would normally like. Right, we're at 3 hours now. Right, I have to leave for work in 2 hours. I still have to think about lunch, and it's lunchtime right now. I'm hungry as hell. You can hate me, but you won't get a piece of my food. I am saddened by this. I am completely destroyed and saddened. My heart broken. This is why I'm evil. I'm evil because of you. And some mangoes. I had mangoes when I was a kid, right? I don't like them that much, but I don't hate them either. We have a variety of mango in South America that we call Saki mango. I know it's got like a weird name, but it's basically a mango that's very small and it matures also very quickly, and you can kind of like just press it in your hand and the flesh becomes juice, pulp mainly. So you can like make a little hole on the actual skin of the mango, and you kind of just rig it like a box of juice. It's so cool. I remember that fondly. I know what you mean. Oh, cool. That's great. Yeah, that's amazing. I wish I knew the actual name. It's like a very soft, very small mango. I found a picture. Open image in a new tab. There you go. It's like that, right? It's a small mango. It becomes very, very juicy because you just kind of like just press on it. Man, I remember. I haven't had this in 21 years or something. Mm. Ah. So, no, I had my Batman welcoming. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Where are you up to? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for the follow. We're at 672 people. That's crazy. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Let me add a snooze. But yeah, we have discussed about food the whole day. We have done some scrandle too. We have done some food guesser as well. We can play it. We can play regular. But yeah, what do you know about food? What do you like to talk about food? Holy shit, what is that? Holy moly. Do you like talking about food? Do you like food? I got caught up with chasing cattle in the sky. I'm here. No more pipes. Ours bigger to like a handful? That's crazy. Thank you for casting a spell, Batman. But you miss. Oh! But welcome in. We talk food sometimes. We talk video games as well. I was considering doing a little demo. I have like an hour or so. Thank you for casting a spell, Beta, but you missed. How's Megino's weekend been? We streamed some demos yesterday. I went to a birthday party from my oldest known friend in Italy. Well, you got it. We like gambling here. That's where we have gamble redeems. That's a 50% chance of hitting. Thank you for casting again. Welcome in. I know that what won't miss. Nothing. Everything misses forever. The hacks. There's no hacks. I cast defensive barrier. But yeah, welcome into this item bag. The Magnum Magus already Menegino. Omen Excelsior, wonderful wizard, sealing his body for the time being. For some reason, our connection between B Bridger and VTuber Studio is lagging today, but bear with me. But yeah, my weekend's been kind of like, a little bit busy because I'm still kind of like, I had to work a little bit on the weekend. I know what won't miss. Oh no, not the chair again, not the chair. It has, there he comes with a steel chair. TAS. This. True. It's actually, I cast rolling hamster. Don't cast a spell on me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I appreciate the company, appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Hamper with hammer. I cast Bird WTD. Is it running? I can't see. It's too small from here. Oh, now I can see it now. That's pretty cool, yeah. Brum. Nyong. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. You know the rules, and so do I. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gonna make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Imagine mixing pasta and hamburger. Pastir. Because Borgir. Borgsta. Mamma mia. The Borgsta is not real. It cannot hurt you. It can, actually. It can and it will. I cast Trooper Trip. Spunk. No, please. I don't want to. I actually trip. I trip very often. That's a very fun thing. It happens to me. Let me think. Okay, there we go. That looks so soupy, veiny, and like some devices. They constructed a body. I cast these hands. No, fuck the. No. I have been defeated. Volcan Coke. Hell yeah, Volcan Coke. Uncle Suka. Oh, it's Ans. It's the power of the milk. True. Are you a skeleton by chance? Are you getting powered up with milk? Unbelievable. Oh, we're gonna go to ads. I'm gonna take a 5 minute ad break, and we'll be back trying to guess this thing. Let me just give you the thing. It says cabbage, potatoes, carrots, turnips, leeks, onion, garlic, celery, bay leaves, parsley, thyme, pork belly, ham hock, duck confit, smoked sausage, and white beans. This looks like the whitest possible thing ever, but it has too much spices and aromatics to be British. So it's probably German. I have the power of brine. I cast the gun deal. That's very cool. Okay, we're gonna take a 5 minute break. I'll be back. I shall be back. BRB. Ah! Can I post a YouTube link? If it's safe for work, yes. As long as it's safe for work and TOS compliant, you can post anything you want. I am back. I am so back. We're so back, chat. 3, 2, 1, and welcome back, everyone. It is I, the Magnum Magus Aurelian Menegino, all Medic Cells, your wonderful wizard, here for you all. Welcome back, streamer. Welcome back. What is going on here? I cast cat. Very cute cat. Cat kiss. Mwah. But yeah, welcome me. We're gonna watch this Mr. Batman. This looks amazing. Hype. What is going on? Batman. Holy shit, this is banging. Oh. I would love to know what's going on here. Firstly, why Batman wings are red? It's very fashionable. Oh, you think it's that one, the Batman from the comic, from the animated series, the one where it's like a sleek and has red? Batman went when he went to the asylum. Real? He's just crazy. He's just like standing there, like, I am Batman. What? So stupid. Can I post a YouTube link? Yeah. So I was saying earlier, if it's like safe for work. If it's safe for work and nothing, against TOS, you can do it. It's fine. The Sari bot configuration allows for links as long as they're not bot links. It's from a South Indian movie. Looks like a music video. It was so cool. That reminds me of Italian Spider-Man. If you have never seen this, you should. The trailer is 3 minutes. I don't want to waste 3 minutes, but it's pretty good. I highly suggest this. Alurgo. I almost know this by memory, by the way. Italian Spider-Man. In una scuola normale, semplice, un murder, descendi nell'ombra. Open the door.
Solo uno uomo risolve
Non vede questa cosa. Che belle melone! Rispetti le donne! Ti ringrazio, Italian Spider-Man! Shut your mouth, Pussycat! Fammi un macchiato! Pronto! Spider-Man! Spider-Man. Azione. Velocità. Japanese Spider-Man? Yeah, I remember Japanese Spider-Man, absolutely. With a machine gun. vida, man. That is very ingenious. That's very cool camera work in here. If you care for your life, move! Pew, 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 pew. Oh, man. That's so silly. And this version comes from the for the mix of the culture of the Peter Parker origin story, right? But also the Kamen Rider kind of the Sentai kind of like, you know, concepts. So it's a nice mix, I think. It's a nice contaminatio. Wait, being video king of the duck. Let me check it out. It's a huge link. Wait, I had something easily related to share with you, but I forgot. I want to ask if it was true or not. Absolutely, Xavi. Welcome in. Let me know. What do you want? You wanted to these guys a Rickroll? We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm looking for. You know I won't have any. I don't remember the lyrics. Let me see if I can do it. Rick roll. I mean, what is the name of the song again? I forgot. Never gonna give you up. And give you up karaoke. This is not a karaoke stream. But Shabby, please remember, ask me the thing I want to know. I'm curious. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules. Don't transform me to a Vtuber, no! Ah! I hate this. How dare you transform me into a Fumo? Thank you for redeeming the Fumo! Do you have a favorite chef? Celebrity chef? Captain Beta, I have a confession. I hate celebrity chefs. I don't like them. I like Ramsay a little bit, but just a tiny little bit. I'm not a big fan of celebrity chefs because they usually are very detached from the real concept, the real kitchen. I will say I would like Botura because his Michelin restaurant is pretty cool and his concepts are great. But he's not like a TV chef. So that's the answer. Don't get me started on coffee. Why don't you have girls? Girls? What do you mean? Explain to me. Thank you for the big ship. Thank you, Alec. How are you doing, Alec? Welcome in. Welcome in to Ohayou gozaimasu. I love watching Kamen Rider. I have never watched Kamen Rider, but I know about it. One day I would like to kind of like do like a maybe community watch. I want to understand a little bit better about the Kamen Rider culture. What's the sleep? I just played Night Ring all night. That's my sleep. I wish I could do the same, boss. No. I want to play Night Ring so bad. But I am like, I had to work in like 1 hour and a half. It's horrifying. Terrible even. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. One day we will make it big, and we will not have to go to work. We can stream 24/7. You have a Discord? Yeah, absolutely. Have sales shifts to get Kamen Rider shows. What is it again? Discord, I think. Yeah. Thank you. Work despair, exactly, boss. Work hate. But yeah, welcome me. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Do get some rest if you have to, boss. Hey, can I post a YouTube link? Another YouTube link? Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to post it. Again, as long as it's like cool, you can do it, Batman. I trust you, Batman. You kept Gotham City safe. Wealth throws metal pipe. Sorry, it's automatic. I just didn't know. Work hate. Crude humor. Depends on how crude it is. Let me check it out. Oh, it's Gordon Ramsay. That's fine. If it's Gordon Ramsay, it's okay. Or it's just like altered. I mean, Gordon Ramsay is usually fine.
First of all, I'd like to say a big you for helping me pass 10 subscribers.
This is me.
10 people.
Thank you. First of all, a big fuck you, and thank you for everyone helping me get past 10 followers on Twitch. Thank you, chat. Thank you. We're at 770. No, 670. What the hell? Contains. Is he gonna rickroll me again? Hardest Who's That Pokemon compilation? Wait, it's not working. Huh. It's not exactly loading. For some reason, your link is not loading, boss. Congrats on passing 700. No, it's 600, not 700 yet. But soon, of course. Soon we may.
That's absolutely nothing. Why?
I can't believe you've done this.
It didn't load for me for some
Because
reason.
you know I love burgers, right? And just literally break.
Burgers.
And what I'm going to do for you now is the most disgusting burger. But I took some blocks of butter, fucked it, and then shoved it up my butt.
Right.
Now the secret behind any great burger, the fat pig, is in the gates. Crank that shit up high. It flex. Okay, keep it real. Okay. Now I'm literally.
Yaranaka.
Thick. Yes, safe. It's a beautiful thick butt, and the flavour in these things are incredible. Okay, I quite like a nice sort of thick butt and a nice wide spread. Nice. I want them inside. But that is piping hot there. Fine, beautiful. Now, I'm going to change the season. Splendid. This Reddit burger's going to go up a different level.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Take that.
Yeah, boy.
Come on.
Oh, Mao. Let me see if I can actually get to load, because for some reason it's not loading. Let me just kind of like do this. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason it's like the video is kind of like glitchy. Like it's still at 0 seconds. It's buffering. It still has the play button on, even though it's supposed to be playing. Oh, it's working now.
It's
Pikachu!
It's Pikachu.
Yes! Okay, it's working now.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Charmander. Who's that Pokemon?
Mewtwo. Right?
It's Greninja.
True. Very real. This is 100% real. Can't believe I missed that.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's gonna be Ward Turtle, right? Clefairy?
It's Delibird.
Fuck, I forgot the liver existed.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay, it's Vaporeon shade, but it's gonna be Dewong?
It's Gyarados.
I mean, it's Gyarados! I watch Pokemon, so I don't know. No! It's fine. I gotta get one more. One more Pokemon. I know I'm gonna get this one.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay, it's Tangela. Tangela. Obviously Tangela. Tentacruel. Oh.
It's Poliwrath.
What? Okay, that's fucked
Who's
up.
that Pokemon? It's Bruxish.
Fuck you.
Who's that Pokemon?
Wait. This ain't no. This ain't no. This is. This is. It's Gengar from above. Ah,
It's Jigglypuff.
it's Jigglypuff. Fuck. Ball trip. Man, they're just cheating now, bro. True. I don't watch Pokemon. You're Ball trip. No, it's not Ball trip. Yo, Maggie, if you do a Kamen Rider watch party, let me know. I don't mind watching all over again. I will try, but it's I'm still like figuring out things, so it's probably gonna happen in the very far future. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna give you false hopes. There's also Thunderbolt Fantasy, and see, I wanted to watch season anime with everyone, but I found myself not having the time for that. Unfortunate. Sorry, I had to stretch. So we'll see if it's doable, right? I've been a little bit busy on many fronts, unfortunate. But I will definitely love to. Yeah, I will definitely love to. I want to do also like more Discord streams, community things, so we can get a little bit more like become more friends with each other, with everyone, chat, so we can have like fun events as well. I remember this Jigglypuff from above. I can just stream the Kamen Rider and voice it because you don't need to watch previous Kamen Riders to understand. That's true. That's kind of like what I was thinking about, right? Intended. Let's see one more. Like I know Kamen Riders. This is obviously matchup, right? It's matchup.
It's Loudred.
What do you mean it's Loudred? Fuck you.
Who's that Pokemon?
Tentacruel? Oh, Victory Bell.
It's Malamar.
Fuck you. This one works. This one works. Okay, last one. Guys still haven't seen older cheating era Kamen Rider. That will be also cool. Yeah, older Kamen Rider I am curious about. Last one.
Pokemon.
Shuckle? Question mark. It can only be.
It's Ghastly.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Pokemon.
I have no idea. What are you fitting in here?
It's Spearow.
Oh, okay, yeah. Instead of Pidgeotto, it's Spearow.
Who's that Pokemon?
Victoryville? Question mark.
It's Whalmer.
Fuck. Okay, that's enough. Unbelievable. So let's finish this thing. It's gonna be easy, right? We say it's gonna be something from Northern Europe. I believe this comes from Germany. Borders with Germany. Thank you for the headband. Borders with Germany. It's not Italian. But it's not French. This is definitely not French. But it says south. Oh, wait, Italy does not border with Germany. Is this Austria? No. Amogus? True. I don't remember the geography. Europe map. Show me the Europe map. It borders with Germany on the southern west area. Oh, is it? I don't think this is Switzerland. Is it Swiss? Czech, but it's supposed to be on the southern west. Southwest Europe. Open image of the map on a new tab. There you go. I cast Kermit the Frog. Meh. I think I can do a little bit of a Kermit impression, but I'm not very good with it. Meh. I wonder where this dish is from. I think there's only Switzerland. I don't think it's from Luxembourg. Could be Belgium. Let's try Luxembourg. I don't think they cook like this, right? What the hell? It's French? Garbouille? Or Belgium? No, it's French. Can't fucking believe this is French. Doriru. True. Very real. Storm Horse. Don't get me started on coffee. But yeah, that's kind of like for me to start talking about coffee because I'm a huge coffee nerd. I will eat it. I will eat it. It looks disgusting, but I will eat it. Okay. Now we're talking. This is African bread, isn't it? Or is it crepes? This is African bread. But with flour, pork, sausage, butter, salt, onion, optional, mustard, optional. This dish involves grilling a pork sausage until it's fully cooked. While the sausage is grilling, prepare a savory buckwheat crepe, ensuring it's cooked until slightly crispy. Once it's ready, place that hot sausage in the center of a crepe. Oh, it's a crepe that is French. It's a buckwheat crepe. Buckwheat crepes is from Breton, right? So it's French. My coffee must tastes like pretzels lately. Oh no. Can I post a YouTube link? Depends on the YouTube link. But yeah. Is it French? If it's not French, it's probably gonna be from Luxembourg. Oh, it is French. Galette saucisse. Mamma mia. I will eat that. Yeah, absolutely. Less French dish. No, that was the other one. Well, we got two French food. French things. What the hell is this? Holy shit, disgusting. Oh, nervetti. Nervetti lenticchia. Bollito. Beef tongue, veal, chicken pork, cotechino. Oh, this is Italian. This is Italian. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm not gonna let you play. This is Italian. Bollito misto. It's tasty. Fuck off. Like bollito despacito. Next round. Holy shit! What is this? Chicken, pork, vegetables, lima beans, corn, okra, and tomatoes. Barbecue sauce, chicken broth, Worcester sauce, horse sauce, The ingredients are slowly cooked until they melt together, creating a thick and hearty stew. This dish is typically enjoyed with a side of cornbread or crackers. This stew is often served at gatherings and community events such as barbecues, picnics, and church suppers. That looks European. This looks British, man. Don't insult Europe. Don't insult Europe. This looks British. United Kingdom. Wait, no. What? It's Worcester sauce. Sounds American, but Americans don't use Worcester sauce. And lima beans? Do they even know what lima beans are? It does say church suppers and barbecues. Let's try. I'll give you. We do sometimes. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Wow, you won. Omedetou, omedetou, Shinji. Omedetou. Georgia, yeah? I never went down to Georgia. Brunswick Country, Virginia, in the 19th century. The exact origins of the stew are uncertain, but it is believed to have been created by Native Americans and later adopted by European settlers in the region. The stew is typically made with a combination of vegetables such as corn, tomatoes, lima beans, and okra. Yep, you got it. Got it, boss. You got it. Omedetou. Borogna. You love your restart offensive. Depends on what kind of offensive is. Because if it's like offensive, then... Oh, that offensive? Nah, unfortunately. Maybe for community night, but not for Twitch. For community night, surely. For Twitch, no, unfortunately. But I appreciate a link. Sounds silly. There's more than one Brunswick in the USA? Real? Crazy. Brunswick stew. Play the YouTube video. Nah. If it's offensive, it can belong to the Discord, but maybe not to the Twitch chat, to the Twitch thing. I can play like let me see. Muted to check. Oh, I remember these videos. I remember these dudes.
About the amount of you can fit in your mouth.
Yeah. No, unfortunate, no. Real. So, yeah, I will eat it. Not a big fan of the what's it called again? Of the concept, but I will eat it. I will probably eat it. Man, this is probably the first time we do a perfect run. Oh, we didn't. We didn't do a perfect run. Shit. Milk, china, sugar, cardamom, saffron, dry fruits, and rose water. These sounds Spanish. When I hear barbecues, the USA immediately comes to mind. I mean, it is their thing, right? It's their thing. This dish is a delightful dessert made from fresh paneer or cottage cheese, simmered in milk until thick and creamy. Ah, then it is not. It is not. If there's paneer in there, seasoned with sugar and often flavored with cardamom for a fragrant touch. garnished with a handful of raisins. I love raisins. And slivers of almonds or pistachios. It offers a rich, velvety texture and subtly spiced sweetness, making it a cherished treat for festive occasions and special gatherings. Looks British? Nah, it's not British. Bunga bunga Bulbasaur. Bunga bunga Bulbasaur. I think this is Indian, actually. Hell yeah! China Katie.
Chinakiri.
Chinakiri? I think that's a little bit too much American. Absolutely, yes. I told you I'm a genius. Culinary genius. Saiko no tensai. Megi no magi desu. Tousen daro desu wa. Dark side, I know. Congrats to you, maestro. Indeed. Indeed. Saikyo no tensai. Saikyo no mahatsukai. Saikyo no jizan. Sekai ichi no wizard. Megi no magi desu. You fumbled at USA, true. But nobody needs to know that. Gastronomical genius. I am indeed a gastronomical genius. The only problem was the garbure. If we didn't fumble the garbure, it would have been like a perfect score. Perfect score. Unbelievably wonderful. Wonderfully unbelievable. Back home. But yeah, that was great. That was fun. I am approaching the time when I have to say goodbye. You have to pay taxes. Unfortunately, yes. I am bound. I am bound by contracts. I have to pay taxes. I would love to remain here with you, having fun. Thank you for the headpad. But it is time we go. The long time that we go. We gotta go somewhere because the time is gone. We have to go, my friends. Very real. There's something wrong going on with the. Let me just kind of like Twitch thing here over here. Amogus, you're good. Thank you. Thank you once again, everyone, for the company. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you having you around. It's been fantastic. I have had a blast. It's been very fun. I see a good friend of the channel that I never get to raid because they were busy. Is live, so we're gonna go raid straight into him. Yes, once again, thank you for the company. Thank you for everything. I would love to remain here and play some more games with you, especially because it's the day of Steam Fest. I may do a little secret stream tonight. I'm not so sure about it. I'll see how I'm after work. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. It's been fantastic having you around. And we're going to go and raid into Albert Morn. And a wonderful, very strong, and very cool, what do you call it? Butler. But yes, thank you once again, everyone. I'm going to be... I'm on the Discord. Whenever you need something, feel free to ping me on the Discord. I will be there. Appreciate all kind of like, communications we can have together and stuff like that. Feel free to let me know however you're feeling, whatever you want to sell. Yep, that's pretty much it. Thank you for the company. Thank you for everything. See you tomorrow for Elden Ring. Not Night Ring, unfortunately. We have to play Elden Ring normal too. Well, we'll see, because I kind of want to play Elden Ring, Night Ring. We'll see about it. We'll see about it. Right now. Goodbye. 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 Mwah, 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 mwah. Why am I bleeding again? Holy shit. I keep bleeding everywhere. Oh, dang. I'm dying. Bye. Stop streaming.